to mention item number 48 of today's list, which consent from the other side, madam. May I please, this matter may be taken up after vacation. It will take time.
Okay. On the prayer of MS A. Bhattacharya, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, leaves the case immediately after the entering long duration on a activities by the office. It is submitted that consent has been taken from the Learned Counsel for the respondents to make the prayer.
Wait, His Lordship. I'm sorry to trouble your Lordship. The yesterday's case, my lord, that was speaking. On the suggestion of learned advocate for the GMC, I have filed an implementing application, my lord, making revenue because a clarification necessary from the revenue department. So, my lord, can it be listed tomorrow, my lord? I have already filed it.
Okay, but time permits, we'll
Yes,
take up.
my lord, only implementing, my lord.
If the time permits, we
Sure, my
take up.
Wait, His Lordship.
Obliged.
Item number 55. This is a matter I mentioned recently before your Lordship. The matter has also come up before another senior bench, court number 10, item number 28. So the same brief cannot be before.
Oh,
So I,
no, 28,
item number 55
55.
before your Lordship. If the petition has come before your Lordship.
Court number 10 is Justice S. Committee.
Yes, your Lordship. Item number 28 in his Lordship's.
But this is allotted to this court.
Absolutely, that's,
You can mention there.
yes, I'm grateful, your Lordship.
Maybe. I have filed a writ petition regarding settlement of market. Settlement of market, I have filed yesterday. So my prayer it may be taken day after tomorrow.
Get it tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Wait, please, my lords, I beg to mention item number 34 and 35, my lords. I appear for the petitioners. My lords, there are three analogous matters. my lords.
34
and 35, my lords.
Yes.
Section 11 petition, my lord. There are three analogous matters, my lords. Only two have come. So may I pray, my lords, the three matters may be taken up after the vacations, my lords. Along with arbitration petition number 27 of 2023.
Mr. B. Chaudhary, Learned Counsel for the petition at 34, has submitted that there are three other
In total, there are three my lords who have
arbitration
come.
petitions. Give the number.
Arbitration petition number 27 of 2023. Only
One.
two, my lords, yes, one, three were tagged together, my lords. Somehow
Okay,
it got
one,
tagged.
and another arbitration petition. Involving the same subject matter, similar subject matter.
My lords.
And he has paid for listing of the instant arbitration petition along with so and so. After the ensuing long vacation. The prayer law leaves the case after so and so. 8 to 35 to same order review.
Deeply obliged.
My lord, I am praying for listing a case, my lord, who's in this case, my lord, by an order, my lord, of Deputy Commissioner, my lord.
Huh?
By an order of Deputy Commissioner, my lord, Dorang Udalgudi, my lord, the Cressar industry, stone Cressar industry of the petitioners has been already closed, my lord. So, my lord, I filed a petition, my lord, yesterday. I am praying for listing this matter tomorrow, my lord.
Kali gimana? Yok.
My lord, another.
Motion.
Yes, my lord, motion matter. My lord, another item number 31, my lord. It is the matter related to my lord, bench number 5, my lord.
Okay, Mr. R.S. Sohan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. G. Bokolia, Learned Junior Government Advocate Assam, have submitted that the subject matter of the petition pertains to bench 5,
5, yes.
agenda of registry, to verify the same and list the case before appropriate bench.
Obliged.
May I please, your Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention for listing on the petition for motion, Lordship, for tomorrow, Lordship.
What is the subject?
Lordship matter relating to the Lordship allotment of a ghat, Lordship, par ghat, Lordship. Lordship.
Parghat.
Yes, Lordship.
Allotment.
Lordship,
Tender.
tender, yes, tender. After due tender process, I was allotted to the ghat.
Motion.
The list, yes, Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
Enabling Council. I beg to mention for listing for motion.
Subject.
Tender matter.
What tender?
My lord,
What tender?
open tender, my lord.
What
Company.
kind of? What kind of tender process? No idea.
Wait, please, my lordship. Item number 6 may kindly be adjourned and fixed after vacation.
On the prayer of Mr.
M. Rahman.
M. Rahman, learned counsel for the petitioner. The case is adjourned for the day.
My pleasure, Your Lordship.
Lovely.
Lordship, I beg to mention for listing a writ petition for withdrawal, Your Lordship.
Withdrawal, okay.
My lord.
So I beg to mention item number 32.
32.
32. Matter will kindly be adjourned for the day.
Okay, on the prayer of Mr.
A. Ahmed.
A. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petition. The case is adjourned for the day.
Kindly have to come after vacation. Online.
My pleasure, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention for listing one, writ petition, Lordship, your Lordship was pleased to issue notice in similar order, Lordship. I have annexed that in my writ petition. Lordship, the second round of litigation, Lordship.
Motion,
Motion. If-
subject,
Lordship, non-payment of contractors bill that you have, Lordship, your Lordship was pleased to issue notice.
you
Instruct,
can wait, that is not a such a urgent nature.
Lordship. Oblige, Lord.
For motion item number 1. May I please, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we'll file affidavit regarding the title on the last occasion court had order inclined the petitioner to file 2 documents, Lordship. In this regard, we'll file affidavit, Lordship. 1 week time may be allowed, Lordship.
What is the case?
Because they are doing the business jointly, but one of them has filed, taken out the tender, my lord, trade license.
Hmm.
They should have signed it jointly, my lord. Lordship goes to the order dated 4/1/2023, my lord. Makes it clear, my lord. That they are allowed to make a joint application for the
Learned counsel for the
GMC.
position mistake happened
Whether
at a
this
time of
decision is
renewal
made or not.
which was done in its sole director petition applied. The short point of the period. It is a dispute between 2 partners. Why this repetition?
Lordship,
Why read petition?
Lordship, the petitioner filed his representation dated 7/12/2022, submitted to respondent number 3. Request,
There is a dispute between you two partners.
Lordship, GMC did not solve our representation, Lordship. That's why.
They should
Representation dated
apply it jointly.
7/12/2022.
One of them had applied it singly.
Well, issue notice.
Lordship,
Unnecessary, it has been pending.
notice may be issued.
Between 2 partners dispute.
Lordship,
It has gone for title suit.
title suit. Lordship,
Then why you are coming?
Lordship, our representation has not.
What is the prayer here?
Page number 10, Lordship.
Personal hearing for trade license, renewal of trade license.
High Court does not renew trade license. It is not the duty of the High Court to renew trade license.
But they have created their own problem, my lord. Jointly, they have to file it, they one singly without informing the other person. They have taken out the trade.
Somebody has done the mischief,
Yes.
right?
One of the partner has done. it.
Renewing the trade license in one partner's name without keeping the other in notice behind his back. Dispute started. Now High Court will renew your trade license.
Lordship, it was a mistake, Lordship. It was-
Mistake, whatever.
It was not.
But High Court will renew the license for you.
No, Lordship. Lordship, our representation has not ended until date, Lordship.
That is not your prayer. That is not the
That
prayer.
is not the pair. The order dated, last order dated on 4/1/23, my lord.
Where is your representation? So cause notice.
Lordship, Alexa 11.
If there is a so cause notice, where is the so cause notice?
Page 41.
43.
Directed to so cause. Bring the process to its logical conclusion, whatever is there.
At the same time, they were
Since
allowed
you have issued the so cause, they have filed a reply to the so cause. Take appropriate action, whatever is.
they were also
How-
allowed, they were also allowed to file a joint application together. That had not been taken to
Since
the
you have issued a so cause
Lordship.
notice that come to page 41,
40.
directed to so cause, right?
Lordship.
Then they have made a reply. Page 43.
Lordship. That's it.
Then you take the process to its logical conclusion, that's all. We are not here to renew your trade license. They have the statutory power under the GMC Act. They will act accordance to law.
Lordship. That can be.
So 6 weeks,
Lordship.
since they have filed a reply to the so cause,
Lordship.
we'll dispose of in that manner.
Lordship.
Heard, Mr.
MH okay, Lordship.
Your name, please?
MH Soikia, Lordship.
MH
Soikia.
Soikia,
Lord.
Learned Counsel for the petition. And Mr. S. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel. Who is for one?
One government will implement.
Mr. G. Bokolia, Learned Junior Government Advocate Assam for the response number 1. Mr. S. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel, GMC. For the response number 2 and 3. Anybody for 4?
Yes, Your Lord.
Mr.
R.A. Mazumdar.
I am
R.A. Mazumdar.
R.A. Mozumdar,
Yes, Your Lord.
Learned Counsel for the response number 4. Full stop. The petitioner in the instant petition under Article 226 of the Constitution of India is preferred, seeking inter alia direction. The respondent number 4, 2 and 4, to hold a personal hearing of the petition and the response number 4, and to pass appropriate orders. Response 2 and 3, who are authorities in the Guwahati Municipal Corporation, to hold a personal hearing of the petition and the response number 4, and to pass appropriate orders renewing the trade license of the petition and the response number 4, issued wide serial number so and so, registered number so and so, which was valid up to 31/3/2023, jointly in their names. Full stop. Notwithstanding the said prayer, Mr. So and so Learned Counsel for a petitioner has submitted that the petitioner where is the license? Where is the license?
Lordship, license is not annexed here, Lordship.
Oh, trade license was not also annexed. That is what was observed in 4/1/2023.
Let's not next.
The petitioner in herein has projected that has projected it. Who is the environment regarding license? Which paragraph? Trade license, where?
Paragraph 5.
The petitioner used to run a guest house in a name Messrs TM Guest House. After obtaining a trade license, no, TM Guest House which are run by the petitioner and the respondent number 4. After obtaining a trade license from the respondent GMC, full stop. Para. Notwithstanding a prayer made in this petition, Mr. Soyenchal Land Council for the petition has submitted that the respondent number 4, sorry, respondent number 3 had issued a so-called notice stroke requisition bearing number so-and-so, page 41, dated 1/2/2022. Asking inter alia to show cause as to why the trade license para 3 does the bearing number so serial number so and so, register number so and so, within bracket valid up to 31st March 2023, shall not be suspended or revoked as per the provisions of the Guwahati Municipal Corporation Act 1969 as amended and bylaws and regulations made thereunder. Full stop. By the notice stroke requisition dated 1/12/2022. Comma, the notice, comma, Messrs TM Guest House, comma, proprietor Ahmed Hussain, TM Guest House, was asked to submit a number of documents along with a reply. Full stop. Mr. So-and-so Land Council Board of Petition has submitted that the what is page 42?
There are two notices lordship. On 2 occasions,
Oh.
today.
This is regarding whether shall not suffice it. shall not
Has
be
submitted that in response to the notice stroke requisition. No, sorry, it was our often likhbo. It was in a notice requisition. Agar our often likhbo. That line. Has submitted that by a notice stroke requisition bearing number ZHL 90/2022/2023 dated 21/10/2022. Page 42. The notice, Messrs TM Guest House was directed to submit self-attested copies of the documents mentioned therein and a reasonable reply as to why the trade license bearing serial number so and so and registered number so and so shall not be cancelled, failing which action would be initiated as per the provisions of the Guwahati Municipal Corporation Act 1969, as amended, and bylaws and regulations made thereunder. Full stop. The notice stroke requisition. Opposite, itu part of the 1/12/2022. he has submitted that in response to the notice stroke requisition, dated 21/10/2022, Roman and dated 1/12/2022, the petitioner had already submitted a reply to the show cause notices on 7/12/2022. But first of it is projected that the outcome of the exercise so undertaken has not been communicated to the petition. Post of para. It is noticed that by the notice stroke requisition dated 21/10/2022, the petitioner was directed to submit copies of the documents mentioned therein, as well as a reply to the reply as to why the trade license, mentioned above shall not be cancelled. Full stop. The noticee had thereby been informed that in the event of not receiving, it is not. It has been further informed that on the failure of the noticee, action would be initiated as per the provisions of the Guwahati Municipal Corporation Act 1969, as amended, and bylaws and regulations made thereunder. Full stop. The notice stroke requisition dated 21/10/2022 was followed by another notice stroke requisition dated 1/12/2022, whereby the noticee, Messrs. DM Guest House had been asked to show cause as to why the trade license should not be suspended or revoked. Full stop. Noticee was also asked to submit self-attested copies of the documents mentioned therein. Full stop. It is also noticed that subsequent, in response to the notice stroke requisition dated 21/10/2022 and the notice stroke requisition dated 1/12/2022, the petitioner, as the noticee, had submitted a reply before the respondent number 3 on 7/12/2022. It is ordinarily, a writ petition is not maintainable against a show cause notice, as a show cause notice is only a process by which the a show cause notice cannot be termed as a final decision. As the process initiated by the notice stroke requisition dated so and so, and the notice stroke requisition dated so and so, which are in the form of show cause notices, to which the petitioner has already submitted. A petitioner as a noticee has already submitted a reply on 7/12/2022, this writ petition is disposed of, directing the respondent authorities to bring the process to its logical conclusion in accordance with law and as per the provisions contained in the GMC Act 1969 as amended and the bylaws and regulations made thereunder within a period of 6 weeks from today. First up, the respondent GMC authorities while considering the if necessary, if found necessary, may afford personal hearing
Lordship,
to the
Lordship,
notices.
that's our main prayer, Lordship.
Notices. Full stop. It is further observed that this court has not made any observation as regards the merits of the claim of the petitioner and the respondent GMC authority shall take the final decision on its own merits and in accordance with it.
Good.
In this order, disposal.
Highly opposed, Lord.
Item number 2.
Lordship, in this case, my lord, I was subsequently directed to submit proposal for shifting.
Order.
At this stage, my lord,
Show cause.
No.
Show cause.
no, my lord, my license was suspended.
Page 14. Show cause.
My lord. Then
Show cause.
17 is the order,
Page 14.
my lord.
Show cause.
My lord,
Page 15. Reply. Page 17. Order. So,
no, my lord. Subsequently, I was asked to submit the shifting proposal, my lord.
huh?
Subsequently, the deputy commissioner asked me to submit the shifting proposal, my lord. I have submitted. So at this stage, I pray that my lord, petition may be closed, my lord. As I have already submitted, my lord, the page 20, my lord.
1 minute. Suspended.
My,
Now what happened?
my lord, page 20, my.
Seen.
lord. So I was directed to submit proposal for shifting of license. I have submitted, so at this stage, my lord, I pray that I will
Huh?
not withdraw the petition, my.
Better.
My.
Mr. J. Laskar, Learned Counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the petitioner wants to withdraw the writ petition. Petitioner at this stage, wants to withdraw a writ petition as he has already, he is awaiting the outcome of his prayer representation.
My.
Representation made before the Deputy Commissioner.
Commissioner,
Deputy Commissioner
My,
for shifting of his IMFL shop.
my.
Okay.
Lordship, it may or may not be accepted, that proposal. His shifting proposal may or may not be accepted.
No, he is withdrawing
Yes,
the writ petition on this count.
yes,
I have recorded only that.
yes.
And
I was directed to submit.
submits that, has further submitted that Diwali and to approach again in the event of any subsequent cause of action.
My. All right.
Mr. I. Thakur, Learned Counsel representing Mr. P. N. Goswami. Learned Standing Council, Excise Department, for the respondent number 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 4, and Mr. G. Bokuli. Learned Junior Government Advocate Assam for the respondent number 3 are present and have no objection to the said prayer made on behalf of the petitioner. Post of in view of the above submission made by Mr. Loskar, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, the petition is dismissed and has not pressed, with the liberty to the petitioner to approach again in the event of any subsequent cause of action.
Right.
Item number 3.
On the other date, Mr. Mehdi, DJ Mehdi submitted that brief had been returned to the client,
Lordship. And also, my lord, also in another expedition state the proceeding, lord.
ITC.
ITC, lordship, in WBC 539.
Now tell me what to do now. Nobody is present. Mr. Mehdi withdraw
Lordship,
his name.
lordship. My lord may posted them after vacation. In the meantime,
Ah.
probably they engage, lordship.
There is nothing also that acknowledgement.
Lordship.
Yes, yes.
Lord.
Receive the entire case record from depository meeting. We can then. Okay,
My lord posted after
Ah.
vacation. In the meantime,
on the previous date, there is no representation on behalf of the petitioner today on call, full stop. On the previous date of listing, 6/10/2023, Mr. DJ Mehdi Learned Counsel had submitted that the brief had been returned to the client with acknowledgement, full stop. It is noticed that a communication has been made from the end of Mr. DJ Mehdi, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, Learned Counsel to the Joint Register Judicial on 22/09/2023 to that effect. Full stop. Mr. K. Goyal and its additional senior government advocate Assam for the respondent number 2 to 4 is present. Full stop. Lays the case after, as the petition is found unrepresented today on call, lays the case after the on a date after the ensuing long vacation. Post of the office may take necessary steps for deletion of the names of the
lordship.
earlier states of
Lordship,
council.
lordship.
Item number 4.
In this case, your lordship wanted to have the qualification of the petitioner. I filed the qualification of the petitioner yesterday. The petitioners are matriculate and BSc passed. But in this case, and it doesn't meet the requirement of, I think, the qualification prescribed under the Registration Act, because the Assam thing came in from the year 1963. But these persons, they are from Nagaland, Bihar, and Manipur. So they were practicing there. When the regulation came, I do not know, my lord. I have searched, I did not find it. And how they
We
got
can
the
examine the process of cancellation, violation of natural justice
That is
at a
the-
later stage.
that is there.
But
So therefore-
we try to hard you on interim relief actually.
No, no, that's all. Your lordship wanted to know the qualification. I also wanted to know the qualification. Same thing, but these are very old people, my lord, 72,
Right.
73 years and all. This
Okay,
will
we can
come up-
issue notice at least this prayer will keep on for interim relief, we'll keep it open
My
on the returnable date.
my lord, and let it come up along with that case, my lord.
And in one case, I had granted interim relief.
Yeah.
In one case, I had granted interim relief,
Status quo. will be
Provided-
maintained, my lord.
provided satisfaction is received.
Satisfaction.
That
I
prior
think,
is
my lord,
satisfaction.
from the record, if your lordship.
Mr.
finds
Das,
that-
I had extended interim relief to another set of council after having primary satisfaction. But here I am not receiving the primary satisfaction to,
My lord, that your lordship may get it.
we keep it open,
My lord, that will-
interim relief at this stage.
But they should not be disturbed in the meantime.
At this stage.
My lord.
Otherwise, what is going on, going on.
My
But
lord.
with my stamp of approval, I am not doing. I am not stopping it.
It will come from the record, how they have given
All right.
Assam.
B.D. Das, senior counsel, assisted by Mr. H.R. Das, learned counsel for the petitioners.
Then he will find.
Mr. Bhuya, B. Bhuya, or
D.
no,
Upamanya.
D. Upamanyu. Learned. You are standing counsel?
Yes, Lordship.
Standing counsel. Health and Family Welfare Department for all the respondents?
Lordship, not for all the respondents,
All, I think,
but Lordship
all,
appearing for all.
comma, full stop. Para, the petitioners. Comma. 7 in number. Comma. Have a sale. What is the order of cancellation? Annexer, annexer
2 to 1.
122. Oh, 122. Have assailed the cancellation notices. Comma annexed here to as annexer 7 series. Comma whereby the respondent number 5 has cancelled the registration of the petitioners as pharmacists permanently in purported exercise of powers under section 36 within bracket 1 within bracket Roman 1 of the Pharmacy Act 1948 and has directed removal of the names of the petitioners from the register of pharmacy, Assam Pharmacy Council on the purported ground that the petitioners had failed to submit any relevant documents justifying their qualifications to substantiate their eligibility to register as pharmacists in terms of the provisions of section 31 of the Pharmacy Act 1948. Post of Mr. Das, senior counsel for the petitioner, has submitted that the petitioners were registered earlier in states other than Assam,
Yes.
and their case is of registration in the state of Assam. Registration as pharmacist in the state of Assam. Post of he has further submitted that the cancellation notices were issued in violation of the principles of natural justice. Post of, Mr. has issue notice returnable on date that are deliverable November. As so and so appeared accepted. The prayer for interim relief is left for consideration on the returnable date.
Highly obliged. Lordship.
This will come up.
Get some document. Huh? That is all.
Case will come up along with WPC 3340 to 2000.
1711 we are fixing
Right.
returnable date. If you can satisfy.
Ultimately, my lord, they are records.
They are saying they don't have a record.
Record has to be given by them because how they.
It is that office of the register is also non-functional. Assam Pharmacy Council, Mr. Gogoi, B. Gogoi, he had candidly submitted that office is non-functional.
That case, yeah, I'll have to bring.
That
it.
is why we are wanting response. Because of your failure, their failure, your things may revive. So there is a likelihood. Only one register is in the office. There is nobody else.
Such a big office, great.
Only one register. That is what. Yes, Mr. D. Popoindu,
Yes, Lordship.
that is a position.
How they are running.
Mr. Gugoi candidly submitted.
And Lordship, let the
They
petition
were-
affidavit
they
be
were
brought on
doing
record.
From time to time.
Extra copies. Mr. Das, extra copies. Three of
Item number 5,
Yes, Mr. Nath.
Not
AI Ali is not available. I have seen Mr. Dubey.
Lordship.
State Election Commission. Deep Hotar. Deep Hotar.
Yes, ma'am. Leave it on.
The voter blood. I don't know whether I am a party or not.
Party, State Election Commission, represented by Chief Election Commissioner. Standing Council ASEC, reflect in the cause list.
Anyway, blood.
Because previous date will also be served upon standing of the Election Commission of Assam, and
Basically, this is an issue pertaining to election
But
commission. because-
you are a party, normally you are a party in such kind of
I have-
petition.
My lord.
What to do now? AI Ali is not available. Will issue notice.
Not.
All right, Mr. S. Nath.
Yes.
Now, Council Board of Petitioner. Home Department. Bokolial. 1 and 2. 3. 5 also? 5. Mr. R. Dubey, standing council. State Election Commission. For the response number 4. The Land Standing Council. Election Commission of India is found absent today on call despite reflection of the name of Land Standing Council or not, is not reflected. Not reflected.
I'll inform him also.
Full stop. Petition is aggrieved by the action of the respondent authorities for marking her as a doubtful voter. So submission notice returnable in 4 weeks. As so and so appear accepted. Mr. Nath, Land Council for the petitioner shall serve a copy of the writ petition along with an annexer to Mr. AI. AI?
ALE.
What is AY or AI?
AR.
To the Learned Standing Council Election Commission of India for the response number 6 within 2 working days from today. First of the office to reflect the name of the standing council ECI in the respondent side in the call list.
Copies will be.
Copies?
Copy.
Copy already.
item number 7,
It is automatic.
Mr. Lordship,
Yes.
my lord, this writ petition pertains to non-payment of contractual bill, Lordship. And this is the second round of litigation where the petitioner has earlier filed a writ petition. My lord, WBC 929 2016, and it has been disposed of on 12/6/2019.
Dues, contract dues of 2001. Then you came in 2016.
Yes, Lord.
Where is the order?
Annex to 11, Lordship, page number 33 to 36. Lordship may kindly refer to batch number 35, last paragraph.
Yes, Mr. Dubey, why this kind of situation has arisen for 2,84,000 petitioner is running from pillar to post since 2001?
Mechanism.
Since 2001, we are into 22nd year. Yes, Mr. Council. You appear for whom?
My lord, I'm appearing for PNRD department.
Huh?
My lord, for PNRD department.
PNRD. How PNRD is involved? Commissioner of?
Respondent number 8.
8, my lord.
Who was the respondent number 2 earlier?
State election.
State Commission, Lordship.
State Commission. So come to page 41. Mr. Dubey, in view of the above, the petitioner shall submit his views to the respondent number 2. That is, in the earlier round, Secretary, Assam State Election Commission.
That was sometime in 19, my lord.
Thereafter, the respondent number 2 is directed to submit a fresh proposal amounting to rupees 2,28,914 for payment of the petitioner's contract bills to the respondent number 8. Who is respondent number 8?
My lord,
Commissioner.
Commissioner said PNRD.
Huh?
BNRD, Lordship.
PNRD. His name is not respondent number, no,
Sir,
respondent number 8.
they were later on implemented as.
Implemented.
The
Within a
order itself,
period.
your lordship, fine.
The respondent number 8 shall subsequently sanction the amount and pay the petitioner's contract bill within a further period of 6 weeks.
That was in 2019, my lord. Well, we also don't know what's
6 weeks.
They also have come, my lord, too early.
They go in a bout of slumber. First slumber from 2001 to 2016.
16.
Next slumber is from 2019 to 2022. You also go to slumber. As soon as they go into deep slumber, you also go into this deep slumber without undertaking any action.
Well, that.
And more
we
particularly,
cannot
in
say-
violation of the directions of the court.
But as of now, I cannot say, my lord. I'll have to take instructions on that. Maybe we have acted, they may have not paid.
Hard. MS,
Tushi Sinla. Tushi Sinla.
Tusi Sinla, learned counsel for the petitioner. Z. Bokolial, learned junior government advocate Assam for the respondent number 1. 4. Oh, you represent 4 or what? Mr. Ponchat, you represent whom?
My lord, I only represent respondent 8.
8. Okay. 1,
4, 5,
4, 5, 6,
6,
7.
7.
R. Dubey, Standing Council, Assam State Election Commission, ASEC, for respondent number 2 and 3. And Mr.
U. Sharma on behalf of MS N. Bora.
U. Sharma, Learned Counsel, appearing on behalf of Mr. MS N. Bora, Learned Standing Council, Panchayat and Rural Development Department for the respondent number 8. Post of alleging non-dispersal of its contractual dues against repairing works etc. undertaken in the districts of Sonitpur, Barpeta, Nalbari, etc. pursuant to a work order dated 28/11/2001 issued by the respondent number 2 hearing. The petitioner had earlier approached this court by writ petition, WBC number 929/2016. And the said writ petition was disposed as after hearing the learned counsel for the parties, the said writ petition was disposed of by an order dated 12/6/2019. Post of the operative part of the order dated so and so supra reaches under page 71 ideas in view of the above 6 facts. Full stop. Agreed by non-dispersal of the amount of rupees 2,28,914. The petition has again approached this court by the instant writ petition. Post of issue notice returnable in 4 weeks as so and so appeared accepted. No formal notice, extra copies 2 working days. The respondent number 2 and the respondent number 4. The learned counsel representing the respondent number 2 and the respondent number 4, who were earlier directed,
My lord, 8.
respondent number 8, who were earlier directed by the order dated 12/6/2019, shall furnish the necessary instructions as to whether the steps directed to be taken by them for dispersal of the amount of rupees 2,28,914 to the petition had been taken or not, without fail on the returnable date. Without fail, Mr. Dubey, otherwise, if you have not done anything, will cause personal pain. Inaction will not be tolerated.
Item number 8.
May it please your lordship.
Hmm.
Lordship, petitioner is running his business in the name of Mill Hawker.
Petitioner running
In the name of Mill Hawker in the shop number 3 situated at Pioli Bazaar, JB Road, Jorhat, my lord. My lord, petitioner started his business after executing rent agreements with respondent number 5. Thereafter, he again executed a rent agreement with.
You are a tenant under an LOT.
My lord. My lord. My lord.
It is very simple.
My lord.
So what right you have to institute a writ petition?
My lord.
You are a tenant under an LOT in a municipal board. Ramesh Das is the LOT,
My lord.
right?
My lord. My lord, I am.
He is a private person.
My lord, I am running.
I'll make sure both of you should be ousted from the shop.
My lord,
Because Ramesh Das has got the allotment in his name
my lord.
and he created a tenancy thereafter, which is not permissible. Permissible under the Assam Municipal Act? Tell me, when something illegal is brought to the notice of the court, Your entry is illegal. Yes, Mr. Pokulial or
We are no.
Mr. Porua.
Municipal board has their own sets of council.
Urban Development Department.
They have,
As a respondent one,
My lord.
have you served copies? Urban Affairs.
Urban Affairs.
Now this has been bifurcated, right?
My lord.
There is no Urban Affairs Department. And it should have been otherwise Municipal Administration Department.
My lord.
You have made the wrong respondents. And otherwise also, your entry is illegal. Your entry into the municipal shop is illegal.
My lord. It appears.
So, why should we keep this pending?
My lord, this matter may be, this matter may taken after vacation, my lord, I will take some instruction. Whether it is to be good to.
Mr. Sorry, the case of the petitioner hearing that he is in possession of a room measuring 8 feet into 5 feet. Comma. Mark as shop number 3. In Pioli Bazar, JB Road, Jorhat. Post of Pioli Bazar. The shop room, shop number 3 is located in a municipal market under the respondent Jorhat Municipal Board. Post of from the pleadings in the writ petition, it is no, the pleadings are like the petitioner had entered into possession of shop room number 3 by executing a tenancy agreement with the respondent number 5, who is the LOT of shop number 3 from the respondent municipal board. Full stop. Thus, it appears that the entry, it primarily appears that the entry of the petitioner into shop number 3 is not in conformity with the provisions of municipal laws. At this stage, Mr. Borman J. Borman Land Council for the petition has paid for listing of the case after 3 weeks. After age allowed, release the case accordingly. Your entry is illegal.
No.
One whose entry is illegal, I don't think he can maintain a writ.
Item number 9.
Made his lordship. What if the petitioner is a registered NGO? And on 19/8/2021, a notice for proposal was invited from registered NGOs to set up one-stop centers. In Assam, in 5 districts, one-stop centers have been established under the welfare scheme of
Now, what is your prayer? Use or reinstatement?
lordship. Now, he was granted the work order on 7/9/2021, which is annexed to phase 30.
We do not create contract. Court does not create contract. Right?
Yes.
There are two kinds of prayer. One is dues Second is reinstatement.
So by following a due selection process, he was allotted the work
Whatever, contract is
Thereafter-
up to 12 months.
12 months. After 12 months also, he was allowed to continue.
Oh,
But by way of an impugned letter, which is at page 15, your lordship, his contract was terminated.
expired by a flux of time.
A flux of time expired, but what happened in other 4 districts? All the
You
NGOs. have
cannot,
been-
this is a purely
all the-
contract, it is purely contract.
Without citing any. reason
We
that-
do not keep these issues open, which is not to be opened. We do not keep issues open.
Now, what I am submitting is that.
If
I
you
wanted-
have any outstanding dues, we can issue
Yes.
notice.
Outstanding dues are also there.
But so far reinstatement is concerned, we are not entertaining it.
So that is.
I am making it clear. An issue which cannot be opened should not be opened.
My, at this stage, lordship, my limited prayer is that.
5,74,000, we can keep it open.
Now, annexed to page 13, your lordship, in the agreement, there is a clause that if there is any dispute that may arise, your lordship, the director has the,
Then go,
so that can be done. I have also.
that option is there.
Lordship. I have also filed a representation that has not been considered by the director. So I may approve the director, he will take a call and.
Huh,
Lordship,
definitely, that is the option. That is arbitration. Director of Social Welfare. You will appoint an arbitrator. Then
he may be.
34, 37. That is a route. This is not the route.
So maybe.
You have taken a wrong route.
No, I have approved the director itself, but since it was not considered, your lordship, I have
Is it so?
page number 19.
Page number,
19. Before that also, I have filed a representation to the deputy commissioner. And then I have made a representation to the director.
what is the prayer there?
Same, your lordship, to disburse the amount and also to reinstate your lordship. Since in other districts, all the NGOs that were allotted initially, they are continuing. And without citing any reason, your lordship, my agreement was
So you have to say that you have a dispute.
lordship.
You have a dispute with your deputy commissioner. Please refer the matter to the director of social welfare to appoint an arbitrator. If that prayer is not exceeded, you can maintain a repetition.
Anyway, I'll approve the
That
director
is-
once again.
I think that should be the proper action. Here it is not your prayer. Deputy commissioner.
Director, I have.
Why he will consider which has not been asked for?
But even otherwise, I have directly approved the director at page number 19.
He cannot. You have to ask the deputy commissioner to refer the matter to the director. Is it not? Come to close. What must be done in a particular manner, that must be done in that manner. Read the clause.
Any disputes arising between your agency and the office of the deputy commissioner Kachar shall be referred to the director social welfare Assam, who in turn will appoint an arbitrator whose decision will be final and binding on the consulting public research agency.
So this is a letter of the deputy commissioner. You have to say to the deputy commissioner, there is a dispute between you and me. Matter should be referred to. You please refer the matter to the director of social welfare.
May not have been said in the
Be
exact,
specific. Be specific.
but once the deputy commissioner.
See, the arbitration clause is to be invoked in a particular manner. There is no whisper in your representation. If they do not do within 1 month, you come in. Is there anything? Page 18?
Page
Yes, Mr. Bokolial.
My lord. So, my lord, the petition also invoke my lord clause 10, my lord. Of page 13, my lord.
Neither in page 18, neither in page 19. There is any whisper about the invocation of arbitration clause. We can record proper representation invoking arbitration clause as in seeking invocation of arbitration as indicated in clause 10. And thereafter you can approach if the grievance is not redressed, You keep it open. Yes, what do you say, Mr. Roscoe? First of heard Mr. M.H. Roscoe, learned counsel for the petitioner, and G. Bokolial, learned junior government advocate Assam,
Only for FNO 4.
for the respondent number 4. Who is for social welfare?
RM Das.
R.M. Borua, representing H. Liha, standing counsel finance.
Hmm?
2. Call Mr. R.M. Das. Social welfare.
This one we are appealing.
This one, my friend.
He is for social justice and empowerment.
Who is there? Social welfare.
Who is
Now
that?
it is called Women and Child Development Department. We are appearing for this.
Women and child.
Women and Child.
So you can, that is your erstwhile department.
Yes.
This
now-
social welfare department,
Yes,
women
yes,
and
yes.
child.
Now Lordship is.
Director, three.
Yes, now it is Women and Child Welfare Department.
There were a social welfare department bracket women and child department. It is initiation of a dispute redressal process. You can intimate him.
Lordship. Notice to Lulu.
It is his erstwhile identity. Is it not?
Yes, we can appeal for that.
Somebody changes name by way of an affidavit. But that does not extinguish his earlier name.
Yes, Lord.
You represent.
Lordship. Yes, Lulu.
Okay. S.R. Borua,
No, record this.
Mr. G. Bokolial, learned junior government advocate, Assam, has submitted that the presently, the erstwhile social welfare department has been bifurcated into
The Social Justice and Empowerment Department,
social justice and empowerment department and
Women and Child Welfare Department.
women and child welfare department. So stop.
Development.
And the nature of dispute. And the subject matter involved in this petition pertains to the Women and Child Welfare Department. Is it correct? Para. The petitioner, a non-government organization, a registered non-government organization, was issued an work order for running quote unquote one-stop center, page 13 also bold. After being selected, in a selection process undertaken by the office of the Deputy Commissioner Kasar by publishing a notice inviting request for proposals within bracket RFP dated 19/8/2021. So after being selected, the petitioner NGO was allowed to run the one-stop center in the district of Kachar as per the terms and conditions mentioned in the work order dated 7/9/2021. Poster. As per the said work order, the duration of the assignment was 12 months from the date of signing the agreement. Poster. As per the work order, the petitioner NGO for running the one-stop center had to raise bill for payment before the deputy commissioner, before the jurisdictional deputy commissioner. Full stop. The work order further indicated that the payment would be made as per the conditions of the agreement and subject to availability of fund. Full stop. When the petitioner submitted bills for an amount of rupees, though the petitioners, NGO, had submitted bills amounting to rupees 5,74,476 before the deputy commissioner, the office of the deputy commissioner did not disburse the said amount. Full stop. On 1/9/2022, comma,
111.
1/11, comma, the respondent number 5 by communication of event date, comma, inform the petitioner, NGO, to the fact that the terms of the agreement to run the one-stop center would not be extended beyond 1 year. And the petitioner was requested to submit their pending bills and vouchers of the expenditure incurred to run the one-stop center from the period from February 2022 to till 1/11/2022 to the respondent number 5 for reimbursement of the same, provided there was availability of fund. Tarpisat it will bills. Tarpisat bills to live 5,74,000. When the said amount agreed by non-disbursal of the amount of rupees 5 lakhs so and so and non-renewal of the term of the agreement beyond 1 year, the petitioner had submitted representations before the Deputy Commissioner Kachar on 23/2023 and before the Deputy Director Social Welfare Department, before the Director of erstwhile Social Welfare Department, within bracket Women and Child Development, comma, presently redesignated as a director, comma,
Women and Child Development, Lord. Sorry,
Women and Child Development,
Development.
Assam. Full stop. Whereas the work order dated 7/9/2022 itself had provided for a dispute redressal mechanism in clause X. Full stop. Clause X of the work order reaches under page 13, clause X. But at this stage, Mr. Loskar, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, submitted that the petitioner NGO petitioner is not at this stage, is not pressing the present writ petition, in order to avail the remedy of arbitration by invoking the arbitration clause contained in clause X of the work order dated 7/9/2021, as there are existing disputes between the petitioner and the deputy commissioner. Gotcha.
Insofar as extension is concerned, regarding the bill, there is no dispute. It may be subject to the fund, it may be dispersed.
You want the extension? I'm right now closing that also. This is a contract purely. You cannot quote, do not extend contract. If you have anything, there is another clause, breach. Right?
Okay.
Breach, you can seek damage. Clause 11. So you revoke, you embrace. In view of the above submission made by Mr. Loskar, this petition is closed, as the petition is availing the remedy contained in clause X of the work order dated 7/9/2021. Mr. Loskar has submitted that the liberty may be reserved to the petitioner in the event to approach again in the event, either the office of the Deputy Commissioner Kachar or the director, Child and Women Development, Assam, does not act for appointment of an arbitrator in terms of clause X of the work order. Look, so that they will appoint now, I have observed that such liberty, the petitioner is at liberty to approach again in the event of any inaction on the part of the authorities in terms of clause X of the work order dated so. So they will act, otherwise come before that repetition is maintained.
Item number 10.
Yesterday, some order was passed, same order.
Yes, my,
What is the repetition?
the 6129 and 6137, my lord.
Tell me one number.
6129, my lord.
6129 2022.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Same.
Same order.
And another one is 6137.
No, one will do same order.
My lord.
6129 2022 Sabo. Petition in person. Jaman. Bhuya M. Bhuya.
Lordship.
RDB U for? Add Kuribo RDB. RDB 4. Three and 4. 3 and 4.
Yes, Lordship.
Okay, 3 and 2. Oh, they were parties there. This Ministry of Rural Development was party there.
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
other repetition.
Other repetition.
Correction koribo paribo naki? Correction koribo paribo. Okay, you serve copies of that repetition also to MS Devi. 2 repetitions yesterday. I thought that every respondent is from PWD. Okay, 3 and 4 RDB. Extra copies. Change kori dibo, agor to change kori. In the other repetition also, you serve copies to RDB.
Highly applies.
Supplementary list for motion item number 51.
Senior woman advocate Mr. Deenat will appear in this matter. He is on legs in 1. Can it be possible for the time being, Lordship?
52.
Time being of the measurement.
53.
Mayor, please. The private,
Yes,
private market, my lord, has,
private market.
yes, has been settled by the Panchayat authority despite of one divisional judgment, my lord.
Your own land.
Own land, my lord.
Okay, B. Rahman. Yes, Bokulia. Panchayat, where is Panchayat man? Yes, why you are settling? You think everybody's property is your property? Have you gone through the petition or not?
That's it. That's it, already was entering of
Tell me, have you gone through or not? Otherwise, take 5 minutes time.
that's it.
Yes. Yes.
May I please, your lordship? The, by way of the present petition, your lordship, the petitioner has put to challenge, your lordship, cancellation of a tender process initiated by the respondent to NGCL, your lordship. Basically, your lordship, our ground is, your lordship, the tender was, your lordship, initiated.
Where is the cancellation order?
It is, your lordship, by page 95, your lordship.
95.
That is, your lordship, the email addressed to us saying that tender has been cancelled.
Like to inform you that so and so tender type
Please note,
has been
submission
cancelled.
deadline, then please note tender has been cancelled.
Note, tender has been cancelled.
Cancelled, your lordship. Now, your lordship, tender was issued in the month of July, your lordship. And it was, last date was extended 3 times, your lordship. Initially, it was 10/8/2023 as per the tender notice, your
So
lordship.
basically, what is in essence, what is your
My case is, your lordship, may kindly come to page 93, your lordship. They have the right to, your lordship, abandon the tender process, your lordship, no doubt about that. But the consideration on which this tender process has been abandoned, your lordship will kindly come to page 93. After, your lordship, floating of the tender, the participants, your lordship, submitted their tender, your lordship. There is a call for ONGC won by certain organizations calling for, your lordship, abandoning this particular tender, your lordship, saying, demanding changes in the, your lordship, the tender process, your lordship.
democracy?
Lordship, not them, it's
Democracy is sabka saath, sabka vikas.
it's, your lordship, mobocracy. Apparently, your lordship will kindly see the minutes, your lordship, on the basis of which page 93, your lordship. The meeting was chaired by so and so, and he was assisted by so and so. The chairman welcome all the members, inform us the tripartite meeting being convened between district administration, ONGCL and various organizations of Sisagar in order to discuss the issues related to recent tender for vehicle. Then the representative from various organizations have informed that they will declare ONGC bond activities, your lordship. Now, the bond he has declared by this honorable court is an unconstitutional, your lordship. On the threat of such unconstitutional call, your lordship, the ONGCL authority, a instrumentality of the state, your lordship, abandoned the tender process, your lordship, in which we have participated, your lordship. Now, will it be, your lordship? It is not on administrative exigence, your lordship, on the face of it, your lordship.
Things beyond their control.
But your lordship, that can't be, your lordship. If yes, your lordship, when it comes to administrative.
What is the contender, nature of the contender?
Nature, your lordship, supply of light LMP, your lordship.
Oh,
light-
this is not supply of rocket science.
That is what, your
It
lordship.
is not rocket science, simple vehicle
Lordship.
supply.
Lordship.
We can issue notice at this stage.
But your lordship, they should not, your lordship, without placing the things, your lordship, they should not go for free tender, your lordship.
What goes beyond that, we are not into it.
But your lordship will kindly on the
We
face of
receive a reply.
lordship,
Let us see how they traverse your
lordship,
allegations,
lord.
right?
And if your lordship, in the meantime, they float new tender, your lordship, then your lordship, virtually my petition will become infructuous. That's the,
See, we don't go into that aspect. We first, if this they traverse your contentions, in a manner from where something comes out that they acted for modification of a clause, not at their instance,
Lordship,
then only, but
your lordship.
under pressure, no, you have annexed those documents.
That's your lordship. That's a minute, your lordship signed.
We
by
don't
the-
know what kind of tender clause will come out. Minutes are there.
Minutes, but your lordship, ultimately, your lordship, the cancellation itself, your lordship is not on extraneous ground, your lordship. That is not on based on your lordship, they are administrative. And at the same time, your lordship, there are other tenders, your lordship, in respect of other, they have your lordship continued, your lordship.
See, the tender is very limited to the tender clause. Let us see.
But if your lordship, in the meantime, they issued a press tender, your lordship, your lordship.
Or you to initiate another one. Otherwise, cancellation is a purely administrative decision.
That's that
No reason at all is to be assigned.
lordship,
And when somebody challenges it,
lordship.
the administrative authority can assign the region in the counter.
Lordship, that I admit, your lordship. That is why, your lordship, my first
Paragraph
submission is
25, Silpi.
lordship, but your lordship, I admit that, your lordship, that's why I have submitted at the very outset, your
We'll
lordship. that-
keep the issue alive.
Lordship.
You will issue notice.
Right.
Otherwise, we cannot stall how, what need they have, what not, why we will stall, how many?
No, your lordship is not required to, your lordship, because your lordship, that will not prejudice them, your lordship, because
With hiring of 372 number of light vehicles.
like motor vehicle, your lordship.
This jurisprudence is very limited, Mr. Bhattakur, otherwise.
Otherwise, your lordship, if I had not been provided with the copy of this particular minutes, your lordship, I would not
If
have,
the by changing the tender clause, if you are ousted,
lordship.
then you have definitely will have a case. First thing.
The-
There may be many situations where you can have a case.
Lordship.
Now, if the proposed tender notice, the clauses are incorporated in such a manner that you are ousted, then that will be a very good case for you,
Lordship,
right? And secondly, if you are somewhat prejudicially affected,
lordship.
that there might be a case. So there may be many types of cases, but as on that, we cannot stall something which is coming in future. Think about the situation, Mister.
Your lordship, what has fallen from
Some-
your lordship's mouth?
Some tender process is to be floated in the future. And I'll preempt it. That is
But if your lordship,
not.
if your lordship finds that this tender process, your lordship, which has been cancelled, this cancellation is bad.
Let
What will
the,
be the,
let the counter come.
that is there, your lordship.
That is the law.
My only point is, if your lordship, at one point, your lordship, if your lordship feels and arrive at a finding that
I
this.
can record your submission that this tender process has been cancelled pursuant to the
Lordship,
minutes.
lordship,
I can observe that.
lordship.
Ah,
Ultimate,
But we cannot stall something which is coming in future.
lordship, your lordship, understand your lordship, but.
See the limitation, practicing
I,
law,
I,
Mr.
I
As
admit
Bhattakur.
that your lordship, my only.
As Bhattakur, like a counsel for the petitioners, the petitioners, comma 4 in number. Comma have joined together to institute the writ petition for assailing an order, a decision taken by the respondent ONGC authorities on 18 and communicated to the petitioners by an email dated 18/9/2023. First off, by the email dated 18/9/2023, the respondent ONGC authorities have cancelled the bidding process initiated by a notice. Where is the NIT?
Lordship, page 95, your lordship.
90?
5, your
No, NIT. Where is the NIT?
Your lordship, page, your lordship, 29.
An invitation to bid dated,
Date was not given your lordship.
invitation to bid.
In the month of July, your lordship.
Initiated in the month of July 2023 for hiring of services of 372 number of light vehicles within bracket taxi for Assam asset for a period of 4 years. Full stop. The last date of bid submissions in response to the said invitation of bid was originally fixed on 10/8/2023 and thereafter, the same was extended on 4 occasions
Lord.
till
18/9/2020.
18/9/2023. The petitioners being eligible as per the qualification criteria laid down in the invitation, said invitation to bid, had submitted their bids. Submitted?
Submit.
With the legitimate expectation that the respondent ONGC authorities would bring the process to its logical conclusion. Full stop. But it was to the surprise of the petitioner, the respondent ONGC authorities had taken the impugned decision on 18/9/2023, which was the last date for submission of bids, right?
Lord.
After extension, to cancel the entire bidding process. Full stop. The petitioners have, what is the minutes?
Your lordship, page 93.
93. Petitioners have contended that the reason for such cancellation is attributable to the minutes to a tripartite meeting held on 8/8/2023. Annexure B. Full stop. The petitioners have further contended that from the minutes of the meeting, it is clearly discernible that the decision of the respondent ONGC authorities to cancel the tender process has been influenced and at the behest of some organizations who threatened to interrupt the activities of the respondent ONGC and forced to force the respondent ONGC authorities for modification of some of the clauses in the tender process in the next bidding process. That is what your submission.
That is.
Issue notice returnable insurance. Returnable insurance. How do you serve them?
Lordship, we will have to take.
The petitioner shall take steps or service of notice by registered for notice upon the respondents by registered post with AD within 3 working days.
If
The
you are-
Colonial Learned Counsel for the respondent or junior government advocate for the respondent 1 9 10.
Lordship, if allows us to take dusty service and your lordship prepone the date, your lordship.
No, it will be anyway after
After
Puja vacation.
Puja vacation. In the-
As prayed for by, in addition, as prayed for by Mr. Botakur, service of Basti routed to the registry compliance affidavit.
On your lordship, date, your lordship may on 9 or 10. 10.
10 will be very near.
We will immediately, your lordship, within 2 days.
Make
your
it, make
lordship will
it, make
start.
it, make it 15. 10
Or
to
your lord-
6 to নুখুলিব জানো?
That's,
6 to খুলিব।
or if your
You
lordship,
will find difficulty to get the Dosti service
no, your lordship will be, oh, lords,
and register post,
lords.
both. At least 15, you can do the Dosti service.
And one prayer, your lordship, interim will be considered on the next date, your lord.
Okay, issue notice also on the interim prayer.
Deeply obliged,
Order stay vacating
Notice
item
is
number 11.
also in the interim prayer.
obliged.
কিমান number?
11, order stay vacating.
Lordship, may I kindly pass over to the timing, my lord?
Timing or that we will go after vacation.
Lordship. After vacation.
After vacation will be, there will be reference,
Lordship,
there will be reference.
In any way, I'm not that ready. 40.
Lordship, in this case, my lord, for item in WBC 4064, my lord, petitioner, they are operating.
45. Item 45. 45. Okay, let both the cases be listed.
After vacation. After vacation.
Obviously,
Lordship,
there is no way out.
WBC number 4064.
Had it been 415, I could have.
Lordship, WBC number 4064 2023, my lord. Dear my lord, petitioner, they are operating the fishery on daily basis, my lord, which is
Who?
Notun Meling, my lord. They are operating the fishery on daily basis, my lord.
We are into which order? 11, right?
Yes, my lord.
11. Who is operating? 4064.
Yes, my lord.
Let them have a puja.
Lordship, that may be stayed, my lord.
What?
Because daily basis is very illegal, my lord.
Since how long?
Since
Prolonged daily basis arrangement may be wrong, but temporary 1 month, 2 months maybe.
20s,
You are the petitioner.
I am the applicant, my lord.
Who are the petitioners? 11? 11, item number 11 petitioner? Huh? MK Chaudhary, DJ Miti, okay.
And
No, DJ Miti is not.
Tisum, he is.
Your name?
He is representing Tisum.
Your name?
Vijay Das.
Vijay Das, B Das, Learning Council for the petitioner. In 4064-2023. Mr. R.M. Deka, Learned Council for the petitioner in WBC 4002-2023. Mr. P. Sharma, Learned Standing Council, ABDC or Fishery?
Fishery.
Fishery for the state respondents. And Mr. DJ Medi, Learned Council for the private respondent
Yes, my lord. NF.
in both the petition. As sought for. Choose a date.
Lordship, immediately after vacation, my lord.
As
Not
sought
on
for.
6, Lord.
As sought for, so release the case on immediately after vacation. How?
On 10th, Lordship.
10th. How many? Both 10 is
10. In
Fill
that
up.
case, Lordship, 17.
15 you can choose, 17 you can choose.
17. 15 is holiday, Lordship.
20. 20. Stay vacating column. 17 in a stay vacating column.
Lordship, can
Stay vacating column.
Yes.
Interim order passage shall continue.
I have a simple logic. Can SC fishery may be reflected?
A name of SC fishery be reflected in the respondent side in the cost.
45 also. 45 also. Obliged.
Oh, same. কেনেকে লিখিল কেনেকে লিখিব লাগিব এতিয়া এইটো অৰ্ডাৰ্ছত আছে
দুইটাই order stay.
লিষ্ট দ্য কেছেছ একেলগে অৰ্ডাৰটো দি দিব
Yeah.
লিষ্ট দ্য কেছেছ অলসো ইন দ্য ষ্টে ভেকেটিং কলম
Order stay vacating item number 54 supplementary list.
Please, Lordship, I am for the applicant, Lordship, Oil India Limited. So last occasion, they prayed for time, Lordship.
where is the
But they
petition
have informed that they will no longer be appearing in this matter, Lordship. Lordship, because they have not taken steps pursuant to the interim order passed by this honorable court, Lordship. Till that they have not.
1 minute,
taken-
read petition to some first. Read petition to.
WPC.
Lordship, I think,
1 minute, let me read the. Okay, they did not take step.
Yes, sir.
One
Lordship, may I kindly peruse the prayer of the petition. Lordship. Page 21. Lordship.
So cause notice.
Yes, Lordship. So course notice was
To
they have
set aside termination 17.5
yes. Lordship. And they are
was impugn order.
it is blacklisting order for 1 year. Lordship.
Show cause 5.5.
Yes.
Termination 17.5. Impugn order 14.12 is what?
For 1 year. Lordship, I think that means the prayer number 1, 2, 3 already been enforced. Lordship. Because the impugn order.
Impugn so cause notice is 5.5.
Yes, Lordship. That was replied and it was culminated into the termination of the contract. Lordship.
Termination
Yes.
17.5.
That was for 1 year.
17.5. Then what is impugn order 14.12?
It is blacklisting, putting holiday list
Blacklist.
for 1 year. Lordship. They have an
And set aside 2 numbers of allotment orders. Even dated 22/10/2022 issued in favor of respondent number 3 and 4.
that is also been
Mandamus, huh?
that is also in effect in view of the fact that the petitioner pursuant to the filing of the petition, Lordship, passing of the impugned order, Lordship, they have all again Lordship blacklist.
Okay, let me understand the case. LOA. Bowsers. What is Bowser?
Lordship tender was for hiring of browser, Lordship, 12 KL browser.
Where is the tender?
Lordship, Lordship, it's page 71 is the it's page 70, Lordship,
70.
70. They have not annexed the
Notice for drop lots. Notice. This is drop lots.
Drop.
Where is the
But-
tender?
tender is not annexed, Lordship.
Not annexed. In your IA, annexed? No. Okay. So this is a tender
Yes, sir. Pursuant to the
for hiring of services of 12 KL capacity Bowsers. Okay, the Bowser means tanker.
yes, thank you.
Hiring for transportation of crude oil condensate from various oil fields. Okay, then what happened? This was completed, this tender process.
Tender process is completed, Lordship.
He participated there.
Participated in the tender process, but due to pursuant to participation, Lordship, he was selected. And in the meantime, what happened? He was violated some statutory norms in respect of another tender, Lordship, and thereby he was suspended. So
This started, this process started which year? This tender process?
tender was floated on 21/3/2020, Lordship.
20,
1/3/2020, Lordship.
21/3/2020.
Yes, sir. And
This process started.
yes, sir. Draw of lots was
We'll come back. What is this lot?
Lordship, as per letter of, a lot of draw, Lordship. In respect of the tender, Lordship, the petitioner has participated in respect of 2 lots, Lordship. Lordship, the tender was floated on the oils offered at basis for hiring of 33 groups of 12 KL capacity.
33
33 groups, Lordship. 31
lots,
Yes, Lordship. 31
33 lots.
Yes, 31 groups of readily available Bowser and 2 groups of brand new Bowser. Lordship. Therefore, 2 lots.
Where this is not very much
Lordship,
understandable
Is 8
to a normal person, huh?
is 8 of the our IA, Lordship. B, Lordship, clause.
Thirty-three lots. Each group, 5 tanker.
Lordship, 5 Lordship. But subsequently that was reduced to 4, Lordship.
Reduced to 4 means where?
Lordship. May place the text, Lordship.
So he was placed in serial number 8 means what?
8, Lordship.
Brand new or used?
Used, Lordship.
Used,
Yes, Lordship.
that is used.
Yes, Lordship. And
And-
he was otherwise eligible, Lordship.
And 32 is for new one,
Yes, Lordship.
new one.
Yes, Lordship.
Serial number 32 is new one.
New one.
Heard Mr. K. Kolita, Learned Counsel for the applicants. There's respondents. Applicants.
Respondent 1 and 2, Lordship.
Applicants. Full stop. There is no representation on behalf of the opposite party. There's repetition. Full stop. When the application was listed previously on 13/10/2023, comma, The same was adjourned till today at the instance of the opposite party does read petition. Post- Para. Mr. Corita, Learned Counsel for the applicants have expressed urgency in the matter. Post stop. As Mr. Corita has expressed urgency for taking up the instant application. Command application is taken up for consideration in the absence of the opposite party that's read petition. Post stop. Para. The instant application, interlocutory application is preferred by the applicant. Who are the respondent number 1 and 2. Respondent number 1 and the respondent number 2 in the connected read petition command WBC number 973/2023, comma, seeking leave for making further allotment of voucher, BOWSER vouchers, within bracket tankers, in the in respect of the contract comma subject contract comma which is the subject matter of the in the connected read petition. Full stop. The opposite party as the read petitioner, comma, has preferred the connected read petition, assailing inter alia actions on the part of the respondent applicants or respondent oil
Yes, sir.
Oil India authorities in allotting vouchers within bracket tankers to other participant bidders by issuing letter of acceptance, ignoring the position of the opposite party as petitioner in the tender process. Full stop. Para. The facts leading to the institution of the writ petition, connected writ petition, can be stated, comma, in brief, comma, as follows. The respondent oil initiated a tender process with tender number CTO 4125P20 for quote hiring of services of 12 KL capacity Bowsers within bracket tankers for transportation of crude oil stroke condensate from various oils OIL apostrophe S field locations in Assam fields for a period of 3 years with a provision of extension by another 1 year. Page 70 of the report. Full stop. The opposite party, that's the petitioner, was a participant bidder. And he is also also a but MPNL
Yes, okay, MPNL.
MPNL vendors.
Yes.
He is also one of the MPNL vendors of the respondent oil.
MPNL lottery he is selected lottery.
No, otherwise he is running the show.
Yeah.
Okay. Full stop. For selection, subject and the subject and the hiring of it. The selection of bidders, the selection of successful bidders for the subject tender was undertaken by a process of drop lots, held on 27/4/2021. Right?
Yes.
Full stop. In the process of drop lots, the position of the petitioner. Oh, sorry. Drop lots agot. The subject tender was floated on oil's offered rate basis for hiring of 33 groups of 12 KL capacity browsers within bracket 31 groups of readily available browser, page 8 of IA, there are 3 beaters, and 2 groups of brand new browsers, bracket close, with each group consisting of 5 number of browsers. And thus, the tendered total requirement of browser was originally, for 165 number of browsers. So, the parties drop lots. The opposite party, there's writ petitioner was placed after the drop lots, the opposite party, there's writ petitioner, was placed as serial number 8 in the
Readily available browser lottery. Page 40.
in the category of readily available browsers,
Is 43 lottery.
right? Whereas his position, and on the other hand, his position was at serial number 232 in respect of brand new Bowsers. Right?
No, Lordship, he has offered total 10 Bowser Lordship. So he has offered 2 lots Lordship. Therefore, he was serial number 1 of the page 45 Lordship.
Don't make it complicated.
In respect of the
And
dealing.
full stop. He had the opposite party that's repetition had offered two groups of Bowsers
Yes, Lord. Against the readily available Bowser.
against readily available in the category of readily available Bowsers. ঠিক আছে? Full stop. After the draw of lots, comma, the oil authority had found that requirement of Bowsers, comma, at that point of time, at the relevant point of time, comma, was lesser than the total number of Bowsers selected in the draw of lots, comma, even after accounting for the projected additional production from the upcoming wells. Full stop. Accordingly, comma, the matter was discussed with the shortlisted bidders in a meeting held on 20/05/2021. And a decision was taken to the effect that LOA stroke contract would be issued in each group for 4 number of Bowsers. And in case of future requirements, comma, the 5th Bowser would be hired as per priority list. Full stop. Para. Subpara. The opposite party, yes, writ petition was, comma, in the meantime, comma, served with a show cause notice dated 5/5/2021. Whereby he was asked to show cause as to why it was asked to show cause as to why the opposite party petitioner should not be put on, quote, holiday list, unquote, of Oil India Limited and be debarred from participating in any future tenders of oil and also from carrying out any business with oil during the said period for the regions assigned herein. Full stop. The show cause notice, by the show cause notice, comma, the petitioner was placed under suspension with immediate effect for a period of 3 months up to 4/8/2021. Full stop. After receipt of reply to the show cause notice, after receipt of a reply dated 16/5/2021 to the show cause notice, comma, the matter was stated to be considered at the end of the respondent oil authorities. Full stop. It was on 17/5/2021, comma, a notice for termination of a contract bearing number 611-4080, which was then undertaken by the opposite party, the writ petition on behalf of the respondent oil, was issued on the premise that the petitioner had failed to perform the statutory as well as contractual obligations and to comply with the directive of the statutory authority, which warranted termination of the contract in terms of the clause contained in the said contract. Full stop. Paragraph. In the connected writ petition, the opposite party writ petitioner has apart from assailing the show cause notice and where is 1412?
Case 65.
Huh?
Case 65.
The notice of termination was followed by an order dated 14/12/2021, whereby the opposite party, the writ petitioner, had been placed in the holiday list of oil, thereby, debarring the opposite party, the writ petitioner, from entering into contracts for Bowser business with Oil India Limited for a period of 1 year with effect from the date of suspension, i.e. 5/5/2021. তার পিছনে লিখে দেব edit petition. Apart from assailing the show cause notice dated 5/5/2021, notice of termination dated 7/5/2021, and the order dated 14/12/2021, whereby opposite party, the writ petition was put on holiday list, has assailed 2 number of allotment orders, dated 22/10/2022, issued in favor of the respondent number 3 and the respondent number 4, included there and included in the writ petition. Para. This court, while issuing notices, to the respondents, this court, by order dated 22/03/2023, while issuing notices to the respondents, had interior observed to the effect that if during the tenure of the subject contract, there will be necessity for more vehicles, the allotment should not be given to any third party without taking leave of the court. Full stop. The opposite party, the writ petition, was directed to take steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 3 and the respondent number 4 by registered post, was to take steps by registered post. Full stop. Office note dated 11/10/2023 of the connected writ petition, WPC number 973, 2023 has reflected that no steps for service of notice upon the respondent number 3 and the respondent number 4 therein has been taken by the opposite party, that's writ petitioner, till 11/10/2023. Full stop. Para. In this interlocutory application, comma, the applicants have averred that clause 19.8.16 containing special conditions of the subject contract has provided inter alia to the effect that the respondent oil, comma, depending upon exigencies of work, comma, may time to time require the services of additional bowsers within bracket tankers. And as and when such requirement arises, comma, the shortlisted contractor of the subject tender can be given offer to place such additional bowsers stroke tankers at the same rate, comma, terms and conditions of the subject tender. Full stop. It is further averred that what is how much
Lordship 14, Lordship, page 16, Lordship.
page
Page 16, Lordship. Clause M,
clause
Lordship.
M.
Four and 10, Lordship.
It has been averred in paragraph two of the instant interlocutory application that such necessity had arisen from time to time for deployment, comma, from time to time, comma, for deployment of additional bowsers, tankers, and the full stop. It is averred that it is further averred that in the meantime, comma, the user department has again requested for hiring of page 16 of IA clause M. Additional 4 number of low wax crude within bracket LWC bracket close bowsers
Total 14.
as difficulties are being faced to carry out hot oil jobs by using the existing 8 number of LWC bowsers due to increased requirement of jobs from assets. Full stop. It is further mentioned that as drilling operations at LOC, MGM within bracket South Lakua Gaon, bracket close, LOC MGQ within bracket North Lakua Gaon are nearing completion, comma, the user department has again requested for hiring of 10 number of additional bowsers for crude evacuation from respective WHS services small s. And he was also placed
Yes,
suspension?
case 59.
Okay. It is does avert that for operational exigency to evacuate crude oil from the wells and to fulfill increasing demands of hot oil jobs across assets, immediate deployment of 14 number of Bowsers is of utmost necessity. Full stop. Subpara. The petition applicants have further submitted that the opposite party, that's petitioner, has, in the meantime, been again put on holiday list by the competent authority in the respondent oil, provide an order dated 14/9/2023 for a period of 2 years, WEF 14/6/2023. Full stop. Para. With the aforesaid projections, the applicants, with the aforesaid projections that there is immediate necessity for deployment of 14 number of Bowsers for evacuation of crude oil from the wells and to fulfill increasing demands of hot oil jobs across the assets. And the fact that the applicant, opposite party, the petitioner, has been put on holiday list for a period of 2 years. WF 14/6/2023, comma, there is and applicants have avoidable limit with the appropriate projections, no? With the appropriate projections, that's so and so, so and so. The applicants, by the instance, interlocutory application, have sought leave to deploy 14 number of additional Bowsers stroke tankers, within bracket tankers, by giving allotment to the to contractors who are already selected in the subject tender process. Full stop. In view of the facts situation obtaining in the case in hand, comma, which are already mentioned above, and considering the fact that the opposite party, that's petitioner, is currently placed in the holiday list, which affect WF 14/6/2023. Comma, the leave sought for by the applicants for deployment of additional 14 number of Bowsers within bracket tankers in the aforestated manner is allowed. Post of the court, while allowing such leave, comma, the fact that in view of placement of the applicant, opposite party petitioner on the holiday list, people, while holiday list is taken note of as its placement on the holiday list would preclude to get the benefit of such deployment.
Only selected bidders excluding the petitioner because
Excellent.
excluding the petitioner because petitioner also in selected.
Okay, excluding the opposite party.
Yes.
So already that is noted, already selected, and this I have said, last line, I have said that while allowing such leave, comma, equal, the fact of placement of the opposite party petition in the holiday list is taken out of as his placement would preclude to get the benefit of deployment. I have already observed. With the aforesaid leave, comma, the interlocutory application stands disposed of. Nalage আমি কেস তো আর যেভাবে হইতে গেল আপনি মারকে বেলেগ কোনোবা আহে যদি আহক লম্বা আছে না কোনোবা আহে যদি মাতি দিয়ক বেলেগ কোনোবা আহে যদি মাতি দিয়ক এক্ষেত্ৰত এইটো লম্বা আছে না Yes, এইটো কোনটো 12 Yes, 12
Lordship, as per instruction, kindly allow us to withdraw the IA. 12, 13.
few were withdrawn earlier, right?
Yes, sir.
The order আছে না now
This was closed.
put the new persons on notice. No? Yes, Mr. Rava. Because they want to implead.
Yes.
Mr. Akashdeep, Jotin Bora, in Ampita cycle at DT.
I have no objection, madam.
A leaving standard from person. যদি লাগা হয় তো সাইল হলে হবে আছে নাকি
No objection, madam. No objection.
Which one?
12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
1 minute. 12,
13,
13,
15,
15,
yes.
15. Okay.
16,
16,
17,
17,
18,
18,
19, 20,
19,
20.
20. So, এটা কি হয়? MS,
Tinlung, on behalf of Aadhar. Tinlung. I'm not in the case, Lord.
not named.
Yes. on
Where
behalf
is
of-
your name? Please write down, huh? Take your name too. ইয়াতে সেই ডেজিগনেশ্যন কেইটা চেঞ্জ কৰি দিব ৰেচপন্ড নাম্বাৰ কেইটা চাই পেলাই এটা প্ৰিন্সিপাল থাকিলে BTC ঠিকে আছে 2 নম্বৰটো অলপ চেঞ্জ হৈ থাকিব পাৰে ইয়াতে ঘৰ আছিলতো ঘৰৰ ঠাইত ওকে 12 13 15 16 17 18 19 and 20
Yes, Lordship.
okay গোটেইটা গুচাই দিও
Number 14.
you're not the council yes
Your Lordship,
same
Your Lordship, for item 14, I'm here on behalf of Mr. A. Bora.
1 minute 1 minute
Your Lordship, the
1
brief,
minute let me yes
actually the brief is with Mr. A. Bora and he has left for his hometown because of his mother demise.
1 minute Twelve seven. Twelve seven. Okay, itu. 12/7. Yes, Mr. Rava. When this man transferred? Anurag Goel?
Transferred, my lord, maybe
Tentatively?
3 months back, probably.
12/7. So July, this new man has come.
My lord.
July, I think July. So it will allow for it. He brought to notice. It will allow for it. Akasdeep. Allowed. Absolutely, he raised it to correct. At least they according. Which it? Okay, this application is allowed. MS?
And new mayor, Your Lordship, and new mayor,
লিখিছে
and new mayor.
লিখিছে কিবা কনফিউজন আছে নেকি নাম
And new.
actually mic system is not properly working naam please write your name write your name item number 14 no etu likhi dibo etu step etu allow kora hoise 14 is allowed because he has brought the order to the knowledge of the new incumbent Akasdeep by representation. The other were withdrawn. Right? So the contempt will come with the corrected. You file a amended cost title.
Right.
It will give you.
I don't know, 21.
Yes.
Same, my lordship. Akas.
Proceeded to execute, okay. Akasdeep. Copy of the password was submitted before the response of principal secretary on, okay, 4/7/2022, It will allow for you. Allow your name, please.
Elders.
And us.
L.
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 L us, Allow for you to Akasdeep, File the amended cost title in absence so and so within by Thursday.
Obliged.
After release the case report.
Item 22. May I please, Your Lordship?
Order brought to notice.
Yes, yes.
Huh? Whom you want to implead? Akashdeep, huh?
Akashdeep and the lordship, another is.
Okay,
Suman.
representation and who?
Suman Mahapatra.
Mahapatra. এই 2 নম্বৰ আৰু 3 নম্বৰ আছে হা আৰু brought to the notice will লিখিব my representation dated 3/8/2023, right?
3/8/23.
Find the amended cost item
Published.
within 2 working days. Allowed. Don't do that. Okay, ma. Radio.
Item number 51.
আৰু কোনটো আছে?
But here the impugned order at page 47 annexure 11, there is a mistake on the part of the ADC now that we have explained to him a lot, and he has now understood.
Withdrawn.
It has, Lordship, he has issued a correction done, and he asked me, since the normal court is in session of the matter, I suggested him that not to tinker with this order because the order is before the Lordship.
Okay, Mr. D.A. Karim, learned counsel for the petitioner. Panchayat S. Datta,
In fact,
Standing Council, Panchayat and Rural Development Department. For the respondent of 1, 2, and 3, Mr. D. Nath, learned Senior Government Advocate, Assam. For the respondent of 4 and 5, M.D. Bora, learned Standing Council, Transport Department. For 7 and 8, Mr. Nath, learned
6 to 9.
Huh?
6 to 9.
6 to 9. Okay, 6 to 9. Good. Mr. Nath, learned Senior Government Advocate, Assam, has submitted on instruction that what is his respondent number?
He is respondent number 5. No?
Respondent number 5 has mistakenly issued the communication bearing number so and so page participants dated 2/9/2023. And is in the process of withdrawing the same.
In fact, the director has already issued an order on 13/10. He said that in view of the honorable court order, they have withdrawn the vessel because the director IWT, the vessel belongs to them. In fact, the ADC in between has made a request to made a direction to them to run the vessel. Since the authority to whom the vessel belongs, they have withdrawn, we have nothing to do now.
Full stop. Mr. Nath, as per who has placed this? You are.
I
Mr. Nath.
have got the copy.
Mr. Nath, as per has also placed a copy of a communication bearing its number dated 13/10/2023 of the director, Inland Water Transport Assam, whereby the vessel, MV Pratima, has been withdrawn from Dhubri, Hatsingbari ferry route. First up.
We have already withdrawn the ferry, but the ADCL issued the later order, but this order has to be withdrawn by the ADCL.
Mr. Nath has,
This
Mr. Nath has submitted that.
Has no value.
Mr. Nath has submitted that the respondent number 3 is in the process of withdrawal of the communication
Yes.
bearing dated 29/2023.
Yes.
But in view of the pendency of the instant repetition, the same has not been done. Full stop. In view of such submission made by Mr. Nath Kera, that the communication is to be withdrawn by the respondent number 5. Forthwith, district petition is closed. There is a process, actually. He may take the leave or something like that.
Correct.
We may allow also, that is the defined issue.
Yes,
But this is not the process.
that is all.
And it is not a civil court.
True, my lord. That is his mistake, my lord.
Once order is passed, it becomes effective. It is not civil high court.
True, my lord.
The law is, once order is passed, it becomes effective.
True.
Civil court, it has to be served to him. Maybe.
Correct, my lord. And my lord, we have asked them, in fact, I'm not bringing it to your lordship notice because ultimately this is a mistake on his part. I have requested him, in fact, he has given the background under what, my lord.
This court is aware, at least this court is aware, but the nature in which he has made this
Yes, yes.
communication,
That is why, my lord, I'm not bringing.
that is not correct.
True, my lord. True.
He may project the actual picture in the ground in a
And-
different manner.
And correct,
That is not the way.
correct, my lord, correct.
That is what that the court has taken cognizance of.
Absolutely.
There may be difficulties to the public. That is a different issue.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have informed him. True, my lord.
Article 53.
That is all. That's all.
Yes,
We are not commenting on anything. What is the ground situation? There may be difficulties to the public.
Yes,
Those are different aspects.
yes.
We are only on that.
Absolutely,
Since he has challenged that.
absolutely,
Right.
absolutely. True, my lord. Problem, my lord. Problem.
Item 53.
Yes, Panchat. You will take over in the process. Private lands also.
I'll take instruction, my lord.
Which
Whether it's
from this?
private or not.
Don't run from his, and don't run any market. From
After Rupam Talukdar, it's.
or within the subject. You may run anywhere.
Yes,
That is a different thing.
my lord, my lord.
Heard Mr. B. Rahman, learned counsel for the petitioner. And Mr. S. Dr. Learned planning counsel. Panchayat and Rural Development Department for the response number 1, 3.
Up to 7, my lord.
President, you can, President,
President, I cannot, my lord.
do, you can do.
I cannot, my lord.
Oh, 1, 3,
My lord. 5,
5,
7,
7.
7.
Full stop. Para. The petitioner has asserted, in this petition command, the petitioner has asserted that he is the owner of a plot of land measuring 2 bighas, 4 kathas, 19 lesses, covered by DAG number 467, Roman and Patta number 32, situated at Mirua Tari, Revenue Village, Mirua Tari, Mouja, Moidham Borkhetri, District Nalbari, within bracket, the subject plot. The petitioner has further averred that he has been running a private market in a name and style of quote unquote, paragraph 2 does it. Borliar par daily evening market Mirwatari unquote. On and from the subject plot. Full stop. The petitioner is aggrieved by the action of the respondent Panchayat authorities in that the who is issued
Annexure D and E, my lord.
annexure
D, my lord. Page 21.
TS 21.
That was, my lord, due to the application submitted by the Panchayat, Gaon Panchayat, seeking approval, my lord. And by this order, Gorkha Anchalik Panchayat has given approval, my lord. And
The respondent Panchayat authorities had accorded the respondent
Anchalik Panchayat.
Borkhetri Anchalik Panchayat and number 60 Kanbari Dagapara Gaon Panchayat
Yes.
had accorded approval for settlement of a market by the same name and style, Borlipa Daily Evening Market, by way of an order, office order dated 22/6/2023,
And
from the subject lot, on and from the subject lot. Full stop. By the impugned office order dated 22/6/2023, comma, the respondent Panchayat authorities have allowed the respondent number
6,
8 and 9,
8 and 9, yes. By
8 and 9 to run the market
yes.
at a settlement amount of rupees 2,420 per year for the for the Panchayat financial year. That is from 1/7/2023 to 30/6/2023. Full stop. Para.
By order dated
By order dated
59.
59/2023. Full stop. Issue notice returnable so and so as Mr. So and so appear accepted, no formal notice. Extra copies we need to working this. Steps number get side over by registered post other respondents. It is settled that no, and it has been asserted that the subject lot belongs to the petition. In such view of the matter, comma, the respondent Panchayat authorities could not have allowed any settlement of a market on and from the subject lot.
That number 467, patta number.
Already indicated. Already indicated.
Yes.
In such view of the matter, comma, it is observed that till the returnable date, the respondent authorities, Panchayat authorities shall not run any market or allow to run any market on and from the subject lot. Subject lot already said.
Yes. Impugned state, my lord.
By virtue of the order dated so and so and the order dated so and so.
So D and E.
They may settle
Yes.
somewhere,
Yes.
not from your land.
Yes. D and E mistake.
Not from your land, that is all. You cannot stop the other market, Mr.
Yes.
Rahman.
Then-
I am stopping
Yes.
them from running any market on and from your land.
Yes.
They may set up,
Now, by this impugned order, they have settled it on my land. It has
so
the D and E statement.
I have said,
Yes.
on and from the subject plot, they are not allowed by virtue of the impugned order dated so and
Yes.
so, so and so. So they may sieve the market somewhere.
Yes. Right. Okay.
Highly obliged.
City of time, we will be rising today. The hearing of the petitions could not be taken up today due to early rising of or paucity of time due to early rising of the court at 3:15 PM for reference. Place the cases on reopening date.
My lord, Rossi already dictated half of the audience. Deeply obliged.
Extend. As part heard.
My lord, obliged, my lord.
Item number 27.
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, in this matter, Lordship, the affidavit in opposition is.
Not
which
filed.
did Not.
Where is standing counsel GAC? Guwahati High Court?
Yes, Lordship.
HK Das,
Lordship, office note dated 7/10, Lordship, maybe perused, Lordship. 7/10/2010.
have entered appearance by filing Tadarufnama. No affidavit in opposition has been received. Mr.
H Mojumdar, your lordship.
H. Mazumdar. Learned counsel for the petitioner is present. And Mr. Gogoi, Judicial Department,
Lordship.
Additional Senior Government Advocate Assam for the respond number 1. Full stop. The learned counsel for the other respondents are found absent today on calls. Release the case immediately on a date immediately after the action long
Obliged.
vacation.
Deeply.
Mr. We are postponing it because we are rising after the vacation. Immediately after.
28,
Obliged.
28.
PP dash. Yes, MS Bora, you received the instructions?
No, Lordship.
No. There is no representation on behalf of the petitioner today on call. MS Bora and Bora Learned Standing Counsel. Yes, Google, anything?
Lordship, I have something.
Instructions? File the affidavit.
Lordship.
Mr. Gogoi, K. Gogoi, learned additional, sorry, MS and Bora. It'll learned standing of Panchayat and Rural Development 1. Mr. K. Gogoi,
I am for 3 to 5, lordship.
additional students of 3, 4, and 5
Lordship.
are present. Mr. Gogoi has submitted. He has received the instructions to file the counter affidavit. And the counter affidavit will be filed within 3 weeks' time.
Lordship.
Okay, RW. Yes, do you have any instruction? No.
They
Planning
have to take
Council?
instructions, madam. Let the-
Assam State Election Commission, respond number 2. Akor pe likhe dibo. And Bora khali change kore dibo. MS Bora, Learned Standing Counsel. Panchayat and Rural Development Department has submitted that she has not yet received the necessary instructions in reference to the order dated 23/6/2023 and has also sought for 3 weeks' time to obtain instructions.
My apologies.
MS
P. Sharma, Lordship.
P. Sharma.
Obliged, Lordship.
29 and 30.
Lordship, password for time being.
This is as on date, this is bench 5 matter. Am I Mr.
Is Islam.
H. Islam? Let me see what kind of order. Bench 5. Rejoinder affidavit. No additional affidavit. Hey, boy, what the? It is given a bench 5. Appropriate bench. It will have. You can know the hammer. As the Mr.
Is Islam.
H. Islam, Learned Counsel for the petitioner is present as the other
On behalf of
counsel for the parties, as the counsel for the other parties are found absent to the uncalled, leaves the case immediately on a date immediately after mentioning long vacation. Cases.
Item number 33.
আগৰ order repeat কৰি দিব। আগৰ order repeat কৰি দিব।
Item number 36.
There is no representation on behalf of the petitioner to uncall. Matter please pass forward for the date.
36, 37.
Your Lordship, the conducting counsel has some personal difficulty in his family.
S. Sharma,
Yes.
yes to see,
Sunla. Sushi Sunla.
yes to see Sanla. What is the instruction from Mr. Ardhar?
Lordship, we have received instruction.
Let us see. MS
B Shaha.
B. Shah, Learned Counsel, appearing from Mr. S. Sharma, Learned Conducting Counsel, has submitted that. Mr. Sharma is indisposed. MS Susi Sinla, Learned Counsel, appearing for Mr. Ardhar, Learned Standing Counsel. Tribal Affairs Department has submitted, has placed a communication bearing number so and so dated 16/10/2023 of the Director, Tribal Affairs, within bracket P, Assam, addressed to Mr. Dhar. In the said communication, it has been informed that the amount for which amount of rupees 12,58,333, which was meant for release of payment to the petition, could not be drawn from treasury within the prescribed timeline, resulting in non-release of fund, and the same had been lapsed. Full stop. It has been further informed that steps are being initiated for payment of the pending amount to the petitioner during the current financial year. Full stop. Release the case after 4 weeks. Related to my doubts.
38.
To enable the Director, Tribal Affairs within bracket P, Assam, to take necessary steps for release of the amount to the petition.
My lord,
38.
F is your lordship. My lord, in this case, my
I
lord,
have submitted counter affidavit on behalf of the official will be filed by Friday. No prayer.
my lord,
Friday has come or has gone.
File the.
file, my lord.
I'll be
Paragraph 7 is in the light of paragraph 7, my matter may be disposed of, my lord. They have-
1310 we have filed also.
We don't have the affidavit. We don't have the affidavit
Oh, my lord.
in the record.
We have filed also after vacation also may fix it.
My lord,
We have filed
they-
it.
No counter affidavit has been received by the section.
I should have I failed to check, otherwise I would have mentioned at 10:15, my lord. I failed to check at 10:15 PM AM morning, my lord. Otherwise, I could have called the record.
No, it is not there.
It is left on my part, my lord.
888 then. P.K. Rekha, Learned Counsel for the petition is present. Mr. K. Gogoi, Learned Additional Senior Government Advocate, has submitted that the counter affidavit on behalf of the official respondents has already been filed on Friday,
On 1310 Lordship.
13/10/2023, by furnishing a copy to Mr. Dekha, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. So as the said counter affidavit is not tagged to the record, office to take the said counter affidavit and release the case on
Date, my lord.
Friday, Wednesday,
Eight.
reopening 8/11.
Date, my lord.
Item number 39.
Yes, Mr. Rashid.
My lord, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. B. Chaudhary, my lord. My lord, as on today, he's indisposed, my lord. The matter may-
B. Chaudhary.
My lord.
There is no representation on behalf of the petitioner to then call. MS N. Boral, Standing Counsel, Panchayat and Rural Development Department for the respondent number 1. And Mr. K. Google and Addition Senior Government Advocate for the respondent number 4 are present. Mr.
H. Borua.
H. Gogoi,
Borua.
Borua, Learned Counsel representing Mr. B. Chaudhary and Standing Counsel BTC, has submitted that Mr. Chaudhary is indisposed. And as such, he is not in a position to produce the relevant records. As sought for, as in deference to the order dated 11/10/2022. In view of non-representation on behalf of the petitioner and in disposition of Mr. Choril and in also BTC is the case on a date immediately after the ensuing long vacation.
Deeply obliged.
Supplementary list for admission, item number 55.
May I please your lordship, lordship in this matter, 3 weeks time may be granted to file affidavit in opposition, lordship.
M. Sharma, petitioner presents. Mr.
N.K. Sharma
N.K. Sharma,
for H.K. Das, lordship.
representing Mr. H.K. Das.
For respondent number 2 and 3.
For one liquidable. Representing Mr. H.K. Das, line standing now says GHC. For the respondent number 2 and 3 has submitted that, yes,
Lordship, we have yet to be received per hour,
Oh.
lordship,
I have sought for 3 weeks' time
to grant,
to obtain necessary instruction and to file counter affidavit.
lordship.
On behalf of the state respondents, the trial is allowed, leave the case. After 3 weeks, the interim order past 30 days will continue.
Deeply obliged, lordship.
Item number 56.
May please your lordship. Lordship, in this matter, I am seeking accommodation for the day, my lord. My senior Mr. P. Monda appears to me.
Mr. R.B. Guphain. On the prayer of Mr. R.B. Guphain, learned counsel for the petitioner, the case is passed forward for the day. Mr. S. Dr. Standing Counsel Panchayat Rural 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and H.C. Sharma. Respondent number 6 are present.
57.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, item 57, my colleague was appearing in this matter, N.K. Devnath, and he is not present today, my lord. And brief is with him only. He is not well, my lord.
Not
So I
well.
need some of
So we
accommodation
need to-
possible. my
in
lord.
He is not well and,
Comment Thursday, lordship.
oh, no, not Thursday.
Thursday, lordship, because we need some.
Effective on 6th of November.
My 60th, we have some difficulty, can it be next week,
Eight.
after that?
Eight.
The term of the market, the tenure of the market is 1 year only, lordship.
But read petition, in that case, read petition, I have the preliminary objection in the saying that read petition itself is not maintainable. He has got no locus standi. Let it be on 8th, my lord. 8th.
8 is quite reasonable. Okay,
All
Eddie Chaudhary for the petitioner. And Mr. Bishidas, like a sitting also assisted by D.A. Kayum for the respondent number 7
Seven.
present. Mr. S. Dotto, line standing counsel. Panchayat and Rural Development Department has submitted that the Mr. N.K. Devnath, learned standing counsel. Panchayat and Rural Development Department is to represent the respondent number 1 to 5. As Mr. Devnath is indisposed, he has paid for listing of the case on another date as agreed to by the learned counsel for the parties, lays the case on 8.
Obliged.
For orders, item number 40.
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
40 and 41.
Ken Chaudhary assisted by Eddie Chaudhary. 8th of. Mr. Devnath, he is not present. He is indisposed, he is holding the brief.
My lord, instead of 8, my lord, let it be on, my lord, 15th or 16th, that we can.
Mr. BC Das,
Yes, yes.
okay, 15,
16th, my lord.
16. 15, better be 15. You're not there. Mr. Chaudhary, you are supposed to be there in the Supreme Court.
No, my lord, the matter has been deferred to 7th.
Okay,
That is why.
November,
Today it was fixed. ma'am.
okay.
40 and 41.
My lord, Order was complied, my lord. It's back.
Contempt is can be closed. If you want to file a writ petition, you can file a writ petition.
Same order, my lord.
No, I have disposed of to pass a speaking order.
No.
They have placed a copy. Right or wrong, they have passed an order.
Same.
We cannot, in contempt, we cannot travel beyond. If you want, do you have a copy?
No, I have it.
It is up to you whether to prefer any cases made out for filing another writ petition. And what review?
But it may be closer.
A review, I have passed an order to pass a speaking order.
But that review, maybe I'm not missing it.
Miss, you have received a copy?
Lost.
Okay, প্রথমে লিখক contempt to. Contempt এটা আছে না?
First is review, my lord.
Huh? Which was first in point of time. Anyway, R. Ali petitioner,
In contempt, I am petitioner.
contempt. And A. Konigor. You appear for
But I
the sole respondent. For a respondent. Principal Secretary, Mr. Konigor has submitted, has placed a copy of an order bearing number so and so dated 5/8/2023 and has submitted that the respondent, the order passed in the writ petition. Direction made in the order dated 2/9/2022. Passed in a writ petition. WPC 1995/2017 has been complied with. Full stop. As the direction in the order dated 2/9/2022 Supra was for passing a speaking order, comma, and a speaking order has been passed by the sole respondent on 5/8/2023. The contempt petition is closed. Full stop. A Konigor review for a review petition. And Mr. R. Ali. Learned.
In review, my lord, notice was not issued.
Oh, notice was not issued. Full stop. Mr. A. Konigor, learned standing counsel and seals has submitted that he is not pressing the review petition. The review petition is accordingly closed. It will give a copy of the order dated so and so is a part of the case record. Contempt petition will give.
But this is the original copy, my lord. I have to provide, my lord.
The photocopy rakhibo. What original? This is photo state.
What is the original?
Photocopy rakhi dibo. It was available from before. I have just made it part of the order. And it is photocopy, scan copy.
Scan. No.
Not like scan copy.
42,
Diplo.
item number 42.
Nobin Kumar Goenka.
Please, your lordship. On the last occasion, respondent number 2 and 3 were directed to obtain instructions regarding the matters.
Yes, Dinath was supposed to.
Yes, your lordship, I am appearing on his behalf. Your lordship, as per his instruction, DC Dibrugarh has already forwarded the instruction to the revenue department, your lordship.
Okay. Your instruction from the office of the deputy commissioner as regards the present status of the proposal for resubmission in reference to the so-and-so. Okay. Now it is revenue.
Excellent.
Who is revenue? Mr. Barpujari? Not available.
Not available.
Yes, Mr.
S. Rava.
S. Rava, learned counsel for the petitioner, and MS
R Gogoi.
R. Gogoi, learned counsel representing Mr. D. Nath, learned counsel for the respondent number 2 and 3. Post of MS Gogoi has submitted that she has received. Mr. Nath, learned counsel for the respondent number 2 and 3, has received instructions to the effect that proposals, not the necessary proposal, has been forwarded from the office of the deputy commissioner
Yes, your
to the revenue department. Post of Mr. R. Barpujari, learned counsel for the respondent number 1, is found absent today on call, as the instructions from the respondent number 1 appears necessary. Release the case immediately. On a date immediately after the ensuing confirmation.
The date may be fixed.
Immediately.
Oblige, your lordship.
43. Item number 43.
আগৰটো ৰিপিট কৰি দিব, যি বকলিয়া লিখি দিব খালি। আগৰটো ৰিপিট কৰি দিব।
Made please, my lord, this, I am for the respondent number 1 and 2 and have filed this affidavit, my lord. Here, my lord, this, your lordship passed an interim order on 22/12/2020. This interim order was passed because at that time, there was no, this Sapon Municipal Board was not constituted.
Which date? Which date it was passed?
22.
Where is the order?
22/12/2020.
In the contempt petition annexed?
In the writ petition, my lord.
In the contempt,
Now in the contempt, it is there, my lord. Page 26. Page 26 is there.
status quo as on date
Yes,
in respect of the petitioners shall be maintained till the returnable date.
yes. Thereafter, it was not extended so far as I have not gone through this order. And subsequently, my lord,
Was it listed? Not listed perhaps.
perhaps,
So it is deemed continuance if it is not listed. What happened?
anyway, my lord, at that time, the Sapor Municipal Board was not constituted. But immediately pursuant of this order, my lord, this meeting was held, election was held, and my lord, one board has already been constituted. And out of this, my lord, 22 writ petitioners, 14 have submitted their application. They are ready to vacate because construction of the Assam type, this house is very important. They are going to, my lord, build one building. And the government has given about 97 lakhs, and this amount will go back. In my this affidavit reply, I have in paragraph 6, I have stated last 5 line, my lord, paragraph 6 at page 46.
How do you say that the imperial order has not yet been extended, therefore there is no violation?
It, well, I have, because I have just filed this affidavit. Prior to that, I have not, my lord. It may be extended, my lord. I have,
My lord. 22 petitioners, my lord, they have approached the court, my lord. After approach the court, my lord, the honorable court has passed an order, my lord. Now, my lord, what happened? Kindly see at page 50 in their reply, my lord. My lord, if the petitioners, rest of the petitioners are not interested to continue the case, my lord, they should inform to us, my lord. They inform the respondent, my lord, that we are not interested to continue the case, my lord.
Defection
Yes, my lord.
page 59.
Page 50, my lord.
from a political party, MLAs defect, they have defected
My lord,
from your side.
yes, my lord.
What to do? You cannot,
Behind the story is different, my lord.
huh?
Actually, what happened, my lord?
For
Which-
out of 22, 14 have defected. Majority has defected.
Yes, my lord.
You are in minority now.
Yes, my lord.
Now,
But what is the,
when did you submit this record, this order?
my lord, at page 50, what they have written, my lord?
No, this,
Only-
when is the order passed?
The order, my lord?
22
12.
2020.
Yes, my lord.
When did you serve the copy?
My lord, immediately.
They have said, I have just now seen. On 13/2.
Yes.
Why after 2 months you have served?
Lord, we have taken steps, my lord.
Taken step is different thing.
And we also,
Whether they were represented before this court.
yes, my lord.
Response number 4 by registered post with AD.
Otherwise, my lord. they can-
Your representation also shows Annexa 4 page
Yes, my
38.
lord.
That is of 10/2/2023.
23.
So 2 months.
Yes. No, my lord, it is.
You are late by almost 2 months to serve the copy.
No, my lord.
Order dated 22/12/22.
20.
Oh, 3 years.
Yes, my lord.
My lord, this representation is another, my lord. We have already gone with another.
Which is present in between.
My lord, when, this is, my lord, second notice, when they have second notice, my lord. We have again gone there with the representation, my lord.
No, this contempt petition
Yes, my lord.
is for violation of the direction in page 26.
Yes, my lord.
Then when did you,
My lord.
where is the averment that,
Let me clear, my
where is
lord.
the averment?
My lord.
Now let us see the statement.
Yes, yes. One case was pending, my lord, there. Subsequently, they have served another notice, my lord, to vacate the.
Wait, no, let us
Yes, ma'am.
understand, come to paragraph 4 of your petition. Court has issued the notice
Yes, my lord.
and status quo on 22/10/2020.
Yes.
You said interim order is holding. Then when did you submit the copy of the order? To allege violation? Paragraph 5, nothing. You have stated that fresh notices on 23rd December 2022. This 2 years period,
My lord,
2 years period, you are silent.
no, my lord.
A petition silent.
But the main petition was.
Petition is silent. And what happened in between 2 years, we don't know.
Yes, my lord. I am clearing, my lord. My lord, the writ petition, my lord. We have served the notice in respect of writ petition, my lord. It is the contempt petition, my lord. Subsequently, when they have served the notice, my lord, second notice, again we have approached the court, and after that we have taken the steps, my lord.
Huh?
My lord, the another,
Not understanding it.
my lord.
Against which order you have filed this contempt petition?
This page 38.
Let him present. Which order? This is a contempt petition, right?
Yes, my lord.
Ah.
My lord.
Ah,
Page 26, my lord.
26. First, remember the date.
Yes, 22/12/2020.
Ah.
After
Then,
that,
then what did you do?
yes, my lord, after this order, my lord, we have sub notice, my lord.
Where?
My lord, that should
Where
be
is that?
in the writ petition, my lord, because
Writ petition, that order has been passed.
yes, my lord.
Unless you have filed an addition, affidavit in reply
Yes.
or additional affidavit in the writ petition
Yes,
saying that I have furnish the copy to the respondents
Yes, my lord.
by this letter.
Yes.
That could be there,
Yes, my lord.
but to present a contempt petition, the order alleging violation of which,
My lord, on 23/12/2022, they have served another
they
notice,
have
my lord.
issued notice. I'm asking you,
Yes,
paragraph 5, paragraph 4 and 5. Paragraph 4, you have filed a writ petition.
yes, my lord.
Court has passed the interim order status quo,
Yes, yes, my lord.
right?
Yes.
Then paragraph 5. 2 years period,
Yes, my lord.
you are maintaining silence.
We are maintaining silence. They are also silent, my lord. In that period,
Now,
nothing.
that is why I am asking you,
Yes, my lord.
that order alleging violation of which
Yes, my lord.
you want to institute a writ petition,
Yes, my lord.
that must be brought to the knowledge of the respondent.
Respondent.
Yes,
It appears that on 23/12/2022,
yes,
the respondent municipal board or what, they had issued another round of
notice
notices.
to vacate the.
Then you decided,
Yes,
okay, let us furnish a copy of the order
madam.
which you have done
Yes, ma'am.
on 10/2/2023.
Yes, ma'am.
Come to page 30. Now, let us see the representation.
My lord, the.
Let us see. Let us. This representation is also silent. That copy has been served. Copy of the order has been served.
Already served.
This is
My lord, we have.
38, page 38.
Yes.
We not go by the verbal thing, Mr. Counsel. If I allow you to permit to submit certain verbal facts, you will say in the meantime, in 2 years, we have served them 20 number of times. That cannot be permitted. Is it not?
Yes, ma'am.
And would you allow Mr. Goswami to submit that? Yes, I have done everything. They have accepted verbally. Whether court will accept that?
No, my lord, it was not verbally, my lord. My lord,
No, that is why black and white. Where is that in black and white? Page 38. Page 38. That prior to that press notice, you had brought the order of status quo to the knowledge of the.
yes, ma'am. My lord, these notice was served when the subsequent notice had been served by them. This representation, my lord.
Mr.
Before that,
Counsel-
my lord, after this order, we have gone there.
Mr. Counsel,
It is annexed, my lord. But
Mr. Counsel, I am asking
Yes,
you
my lord.
that
Immediately,
when the order was served,
immediately after the order, we have communicated, my lord.
come to page 45. Fifth line. The deponents received a copy of the order dated 22/12/2020 on 13/12/2023. And thereafter, no action has been taken against them by the deponents. So, therefore, from the date of knowledge of the order, the deponents have stayed the notice issued to them to vacate their rooms. So, where is the contempt now?
In the, yes,
Where is the contempt now?
my lord, contempt is there, my lord. All,
That is why I have asked you specifically, Mr. Counsel,
yes, my lord.
your annexer 4 is of 10/2/2023.
Yes.
There is no whisper
Yes.
that copy has been earlier served to them prior to 10/2/2023. Now they have said, page 45, as soon as we receive the copy on 13/2, we have not done anything. So there is no violation. Have you understood my point? That is why I have been asking you specifically, where is the violation? Because I have taken you to page 38, your document,
Yes, my lord.
but there is nothing. Better to have the writ petition,
Yes, my lord.
I think, along with
It is
this.
better.
My lord. At page 45. my
You
lord.
filed a
Yes, sir.
counter in the meantime,
Yes, I have
in the
filed.
writ petition. Here, we don't think any violation is made.
I have filed. my lord.
Prima facie.
My lord, they have stated that they have received the copy of the order dated 22/12/2020, my lord.
Where, which
45.
page, which
Page
page,
45.
where,
45, my lord.
which one, which line,
The deponents received the.
which
copy-
line, tell me, which line?
Line, my lord. Fifth, sixth line, my lord.
Six line.
Fifth, my lord.
On. On.
Mr. Counsel,
Yes.
On 13/2.
I have pointed it out. This is to be read with page 38 of your petition.
Yes, my lord.
They said, as soon as we received the copy of the order, we have not taken any, we stopped taking any action,
Definitely.
right?
Up-
And they are saying, and now they are saying that because of the status quo order, the building work is stopped.
Yes.
So,
This order, my lord, on representation has been submitted.
Mr. Goswami, are you submitting any counter affidavit in the writ petition?
Yes, file.
File.
Yes, file.
Okay, let it be listed along with this.
The dilapidated condition of this Assam type house. my
Okay,
lord.
we'll take note of
Yes,
this.
my lord. One
If
thing,
if they have some interest also, their interest might be required to be protected.
definitely look after
We also know the development needs of the board,
board.
but at the same time,
Now, one fund is coming, that 29 lakhs. It will go back
okay,
in next month. This is the problem, my lord.
Otherwise, my lord,
7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, Punjita Kaliyas. Or
my lord. As page 50, my lord. My lord, the petitioners, my lord, out of 22 petitioners, my lord, first time they have 22 petitioners come and approach this honorable court, my lord.
defection,
Yes, my lord.
14,
Now,
14 defection.
now they have informed them that, my lord. My lord, kindly see the context, my lord, they have
So
written.
let us have the writ petition
Yes, my lord.
immediately after the vacation. Since they have filed a counter affidavit,
Otherwise,
apparently there is no violation.
definitely.
14 have defected out of 22.
Yeah.
So you are only representing 8. So let us see their interest.
Otherwise, they have not informed me, my lord. Because they have approached this court through me, my lord. They should have informed me, my lord, the petitioners. They have not informed me, my lord.
In political defection also, the head is not informed.
Otherwise, one story is there, my
The
lord.
head comes to know from the television.
Yes, my lord.
My lord,
Right.
I have come to know that, my lord,
What to do?
they have already provided new agreements.
Mr.
to the
Counsel,
petitioners.
you have not been able to keep your flock together. They have defected. Anyway, J. Islam, petitioner, and R. Goswami, learned counsel for both the respondents. First off, both learned counsel for the parties have submitted that this contempt petition may be listed along with the connected petition, WBC number
3738,
5758,
5758.
2020.
Yes.
On a date immediately after the ensuing long vacation, as sought for by the learned counsel for the parties, lays the case on 1511.
1511.
Lays the lays this case along with the writ petition WBC number so and so on 15/11/2022.
46,
Obliged, Lord.
Deep obligation.
item number 46.
Goswami, you have filed a writ,
Yes, my lord,
counter?
I have filed. My lord, they have, my lord, received.
Yes, Mr. If you want to file reply, you file reply on before 15th. Yes, Mr. Ahmed.
Yes, my lord, my lord.
Hmm?
Last order, your lordship.
Hmm. Yes. Yes, Bora. You are the main. No instruction. You are appealing for?
7, my lord, respondent number.
Yes. Direct or indirect?
My lord, we are also just appeared.
Direct or tender?
My lord, direct, my lord.
Direct.
Yes.
Then this request to be stayed.
Lordship, some time may be granted, we will take instruction.
Yes, I have given the, I could have stayed it on the very beginning. But I granted the opportunity to the Learned Standing Council, Panchayat. Show me any privacy ground for settlement of the fishery directly in favor of a private person without undertaking any tender process. I have given the opportunity,
Lord,
or in the event of failure, court will pass appropriate order on the basis of the materials, taking precaution so that a wrong order is not passed on the
Yes, sir.
first stage.
my lord,
Show me anything, settlement order. You have annexed the settlement order, annex D,
Yes, next ID page 28, my lord.
28. জাননী নিদিয়াৰ পৰিপ্ৰেক্ষিতত do you have any right of inheritance to run the fishery? Any right of inheritance
no, my lord, the inheritance,
under the law, Panchayat law?
no, my lord.
No. Heard Mr. F.K. Ahmed, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, MS MD Bora. N Bora. N Bora, right? N Bora. My understanding was.
Lordship, my lord, some time may be granted. for us.
Panchayat and Rural Development Department for the response number 1 to 5. And Mr. K.
Rahman, my lord,
Rahman,
Yeah.
Learned Counsel for the response number
7.
7. Full stop. Notice to the respondent number 6 has been dispatched on 4/10/2000 as per office note dated 4/10/2023. Notice to the respondent number 6 has been dispatched on 4/10/2023. Full stop. MS Bora, Learned Standing Council, Panchayat and Rural Development Department has submitted that no instruction has been received. As regards the matter of settlement of the fishery named Akara Min Mahal in deference to the order dated 18/9/2022. Full stop. On 18/9/2023, this court, while issuing notice, had observed in view of the projections made on behalf of the petition, that the prayer for interim relief would be considered on the returnable date, bracketed 17/10/2023, on the basis of the instructions to be placed by the respondent panchayat authorities, or in the event such instructions are not placed, then on the basis of the materials on record. Full stop. Para. The subject matter of the writ petition is a fishery named Akara Min Mahal, within bracket, quote unquote, the fishery for short, bracket close, situated within Khatniapara Gaon Panchayat area and within the territorial jurisdiction of Pub Mongoloi Anchalik Panchayat. Full stop. It is a case of the petitioner that the fishery was last settled for the financial year, Panchayat financial year, colon 2016-2017, that is, from 1/7/2016 to 30/6/2017, by initiating a bidding process. Last settled question, no? By tender notice dated 5/5/2016, right?
Yes, my lord.
Full stop. The respondent Panchayat authorities have not settled the said fishery by any kind of tender process since the Panchayat financial year, colon 2016-2017. Full stop. The petitioner has further asserted that the respondent Panchayat authorities have been settling the fishery in favor of the respondent number 7 directly since the Panchayat financial year, colon 2016-2017. Full stop. Para. In the present writ petition, the petitioner has assailed an order of settlement dated 12/6/2023, whereby the fishery has again been settled with the respondent number 7 for the Panchayat financial year, colon 2016-2018, 2017-2000, sorry, 2023-2024. Directly, meaning thereby, without initiating any kind of tender process. Mr. Ahmed Learned Counsel, appearing para for the respondent number 7, has sought for time, little accommodation to file counter affidavit on behalf of the respondent number 7. Full stop. Para. Having gone through the materials on record, this court is of the primacy view that a fishery like Akara Min Mahal is required to be settled under the provisions of the Assam Panchayat Act, 1994, more particularly, by complying with the provisions of section 105
Yes, ma'am.
thereof,
Yes, ma'am.
which requires the jurisdiction Anchalik Panchayat to undertake a tender process by publication of a tender notice, by wide publication of a tender notice. Full stop. As such, comma, the order of settlement dated 12/6/2023, Annexer D to the writ petition. Prima facie. Suggestive of in violation of the provisions contained in section 105 of the Assam Panchayat Act 1994. Full stop. The in such view of the matter, comma, it is the operation of the interim order of settlement dated 12/6/2023 within bracket annex D shall remain stayed till the returnable date.
My lord, seeds of fees are already provided in the bond, my lord. And seeds of fees are undergrowing, my lord.
File counter affidavit.
Lord.
You don't have any right of inheritance. I have found.
My lord.
Or control what is
Lord,
he has submitted 2000 till 5 years now, about 7 years.
yes.
You are running the fishery as if
My
you
lord,
have got it by right of inheritance.
my lord, below.
There cannot be continuance of illegality. No.
Till the final settlement is made, my lord. Till the final settlement is made, my lord.
7 years you are running as if
Hold on.
you have got it by right of inheritance.
Panchayat is satisfied. with
Leaves the case. After 4 weeks, the respondents may file their responses in the meantime.
But till the final settlement is made, my lord. Till the final settlement is made. Through regular settlement process, through regular tendering process, my lord.
Let them come up. If he has
Yes.
the right of inheritance, we'll allow.
No, till then, my lord,
I don't allow you to run.
if not, if I
Don't
go,
think of it.
no, if I go by the subsection 6 of 109, if more than 1 lakhs, then it will go to.
We don't know about the value of the fishery.
Yes, my lord, yes.
We are not into that
Yes,
aspect.
yes.
We are only into the aspect that this man is running the fishery
For the 7
by
years.
right of inheritance for 7 years.
Yes.
Obliged.
Anything to controvert?
I will take instruction, my lord. Yes, today we are just appearing by filing wakalat now.
58 and 59.
Obliged.
My lord, this fishery matter. When
Fishery matter. We thought of considering the repetitions, in fact.
my lord,
Thought of considering the repetition.
yes,
It should come at the
But
end.
file an application for continuation of the interim order.
right, we are of the view that
Yes, yes.
that question is
Short point, I can,
suddenly this thing has cropped up reference.
that is there, my lord, but they should not take any steps, further
Yes,
steps.
Mister, don't take any
The-
advice.
Chief may fix a date, my lord.
Lordship,
Don't take,
already offer of settlement has been given.
Nothing has happened, my lord. No, your lordship may direct a status quo, my lord. That will-
Offer of settlement has already been given, Lordship.
where?
In this case, Lord.
Anything,
No,
On
we have
record?
already offered the settlement to an,
anything on record?
not on record. Not on record.
Hmm?
My
But
lord, your
during
lordship may
the,
kindly
because
see
there was,
69, page 69. Page 69, your lordship, you can see. 3 tenders have been issued. This is the third chamber. And this has been, my lord,
Which writ petition?
this WPC 6637.
Page?
Page 69.
this
Yes,
petition is pending since 2022, Lordship. Actually, always.
second
time
page,
is lacking.
second step,
Paucity
sir.
of time, it could not be taken up, Lordship.
my
Due
lord,
to paucity of time, Lordship, this matter could not be.
page
reached.
69, the last date, my lord, middle portion, my lord, second paragraph.
We have lots of revenue.
The last date for submission of tender is 7/10/2022 up to so and so, and the tenders will be opened on the same day. And on the same day, my lord, this interim order was given up to, my lord, interim order continued up to 6/2011/4/23. How do they open it, my lord? Interim order, your lordship will kindly see 39/22. It is as per the advice of the council. They have done it.
When it was done during this time, Lord, around 1 month,
They have opened it, but without the interim order, your lordship will kindly see page 39/22, my lord. Is a cooperative society consisting of 100% fishermen belonging to
Balance, where is the interim order first?
39/22, my lord.
39.
Your lordship may kindly
And
see
what
my
what is the last date?
IA is there.
One,
It continued, my lord. Last day rule was issued.
17,
We requested for continuance of the
17. 14. What is the interim order?
well, 39/22. May I just
Well,
read?
it's
my lord?
directed that in the interim, it should be allowed to.
The
operate
balance, the equity, it is directed that
present
the
in the
interim
same-
the petitioner be allowed to offer his bid in respect of the present tender
No,
notice.
no final decision be taken.
Concept, yes, but no final decision will be taken. But this interim order continued for 11/4/23.
final decision was taken when there was no interim.
Yes, that is all right, my lord, but when rule
When there
was
was no
issued, my
entry.
lord, rule was issued, at the advice of the council, my lord, they are saying you open it now. If you open the tender, my lord, one has to give a notice. Opening date was, my lord, opening date was, my lord, 7/10/22.
Lord, he is not the bidder. He was not the participant. The petitioner is not the participant in bidding process. We have already completed everything. Only we have not declared the result, Lordship, because of the interim order.
On the 39/2022,
Yeah,
there is an observation. A petitioner be allowed to offer his bid.
yes, I've given, my lord, bid.
You have submitted.
Yes, yes.
Then why you are saying he was not a bidder?
In one of the bidding, there is a
But our bid was not
as per
open.
my instruction, he was.
Well, let us
Yes,
understand the
your
basic
lordship,
facts.
bring let them produce the records.
He has submitted his bid. He is saying the
Here,
petitioner
Lordship,
be allowed to offer his bid in respect of the present retender notice. So they are saying that they have submitted the bid.
Lordship,
The basic facts,
Lordship,
and the same should be considered at par
Lordship.
along with other bidders.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
Now, where is the tender notice otherwise?
Tender notice is at page, my lord, 69.
So as per the tender notice,
Hmm.
that bids were to be opened on 17/2022.
Yes.
Right?
Got it.
An interim order was passed on 39, 10 days prior to it.
Hmm.
So obviously, interim order was passed 10 days prior to it.
Lordship, where
Okay. And there in a tender, ukto dinai nibida khula habo. It was open. It was open.
Yes, therefore it should be treated at par. As per the interim
Only thing
order,
is that final decision is not to be taken.
not to be.
But because of.
interim order, we have not taken final decision. We have not taken final decision.
Don't take
without
final
basis.
decision because there is some difficulty on our part also because of 5 more dates had gone by without
Also-
pressing for the interim prayer.
Only during
What has
the,
happened, I'm telling you, Lord. Rule was issued on 1/6/23. It came before Honorable Justice Surana, my lord. We prayed, my lord, the interim order should be continued. The order was passed. But it did not come up in record. I don't want to place all this thing. It happens.
It happens. So
no,
but
it
next
was
recourse,
not pressed.
next recourse is to.
We did not check it also. It happens, my lord. So whatever it is, my lord, it happens. And My lord,
I am
I-
showing concern only I am taking, otherwise I could have directly said that.
I have found, my lord, in 2 or 3 days, my lord, due to paucity of time, the
Yes.
matter did not reach. So these things are there. my lord,
Only,
it happens.
about 2 months ago, I think we have
Now, how they can open it
After when
now
there
and
is
do
no
it, my
interest.
lord,
No,
without
there is
considering
no
matter.
continuance of the, apparently there is no continuance of the interim order. Rightly or wrongly because of
Yes, yes.
some inadvertence here and there. But if you have not taken the final decision, don't take final
The
decision. It is
final
difficult.
decision, lordship, we have taken the final, we have offered it, lordship. Offered it. We have offered a
No, how can they open it, my lord? When did they
So,
open it?
I.
don't make submissions in Bikram.
I can give it lordship. Right now, I'm not, as per instruction, lordship, they have
No,
offered.
this was listed when,
Lordship,
2-3 days back,
lordship, today actually I had.
13-10,
Today I had a message, only 5 minutes,
13-10.
only minutes, lordship, I can give.
No, we are rising in 5 minutes.
Lordship,
You know fully well.
according
He was
lordship.
insisting for interim prayer.
On
This is a IA. We expressed that we'll take up the writ petition if possible today, but because of sudden, I do not know also, this reference is coming. So this is the difficulty. Please don't take any final order certain.
Lordship, here, last day also, I placed before lordship.
Making submission in Bekwam is no submission.
That's true, lordship. I can give it to,
These are to be in black and white.
but I am saying on instruction that a settlement decision was taken, that may be recorded, lordship, and settlement was offered. And on last day also, I told that exorbitant rate was quoted by that bidder, lordship. So there is a possibility that he may not take up. And in that event, lordship, we have to go for re-tendering, lordship. Otherwise, for the last 1 month, this suicide is going on, lordship. This case is going on. Lordship, in that case also, that whole thing,
Why you are preferring this repetition? Because of what? Cancellation, your
So
cancellation.
2 conditions have been given. One
Can I-
condition is that if you are a settlement holder in respect of one fishery, you cannot bid for this. Second one,
That is your
my,
contention.
no, not contention, that is the condition of the bid. Your lordship will kindly see in the
Okay.
interim order.
You are agree by that.
Yes, if you are a settlement holder of one fishery, my lord, I cannot bid for this second bid.
So
second
that
fishery.
has created a hindrance for you.
Yeah, the restriction.
That has created a restriction for you.
Second says, my lord, if my lord first bidder, second bidder, my lord doesn't take it or third bidder doesn't take it, it will be settled at the rate of the first bidder. How can it be done? You cannot do it, my lord. This full bench judgment is there. And who has taken decision? You are a director. You bring the record.
What?
If you are a my lord, first bidder, second bidder, third bidder, etc., doesn't take it, my lord.
Valid bidder or
Valid bidder.
invalid bidder?
Yeah, my lord, valid bidder, I think, my lord.
valid bidder.
My lord, if they do not take it, then you will have to be the next bidder.
That
will
has to
take
be,
it.
suppose has first valid bidder, second valid bidder, third valid bidder.
Yes, ma'am.
So that has to be offered to that first
Yes,
valid bidder.
and
If
it,
he refuses,
yes,
then second
second,
is to be offered.
offered,
Second refuses, third is to be offered.
offered at the rate.
Then if he refuses, and okay,
offered.
third will be offered at the rate of the first one.
Yes.
So that,
That
how,
is
how,
How this thing has been, you have
Because
created-
otherwise, lordship, otherwise everybody club, this is in the tender document. This is in the tender.
tender
Because
condition, my
if
lord,
anybody,
it has
if
to be
someone,
done
first bidder
on the
will give
basis
something,
of the
you have
guidelines.
challenged, those.
Yes, yes.
they have challenged it. They
This
have
is
challenged it after
putting a
participating in the
restriction
tender.
under Article 19(6).
In the,
Why you are there? You should be an economic advisor.
no, lordship, this is very much in line with it. It is,
How can it be?
yes, lordship, because
First, second, third.
yes, lordship.
If third, he is satisfied with only that, if you are agreeable to his rate, offer him.
No, lordship, we are
They
in
will
the
forbid.
tender bid document, we have,
They
we
can
have stated.
forfeit the security bid of the first bidder, second bidder, third bidder. This is
No, no,
what
we have stated whenever
will
that first bidder refuses,
change
lordship.
the whole game.
If the second,
No, no, Mr. Sharma, first suppose is 3 lakh
3 lakhs, yes.
and you have offered him,
Lordship,
he refuses,
Lordship,
okay?
Lordship.
His bid security can be forfeited,
yes,
right?
yes,
Then you will come to the second bidder.
Yes.
He has offered 2 lakh.
Lordship,
Would you be offering him at 2 lakh or 3 lakh?
3 lakhs. He has to take, it is in the tender bid document. These things are, we have settled 160 fisheries and -1. In all these things are happening. We have offered in the first bid.
Then don't proceed further. This is quite illogical.
But after.
Bidders
Lordship.
offered a rate.
Lordship,
And if he does not accept it
Lordship,
at 3 lakh,
Hmm.
his bid security will be forfeited.
no. No, his bid security will not be forfeited. It will be, no, only, we will not forfeit his bid.
There is a clause in the tender
Where is that?
that.
No, we are
yes,
not forfeiting it. It's,
Where is that?
Forfeit, my lord.
no, we are not forfeiting in the second.
That will be quite absurd.
No, but if the second bidder does not take at the rate of first bidder, we will not take any harsh action against him. But he has to take at the first bidder because it is tender clause. And they have accepted it while.
Which clause? Very difficult to understand.
It has to be there, my lord.
Where is that clause you are challenging?
Clause is, my lord. Page 72.
Which,
In the vernacular,
In the vernacular 4.8,
4.8.
page 75. 4.8 and 13.1.
4.8.
ইয়াতে লিখা আছে নিবিদাৰ যোগ্যতাৰ মাপকাঠি অনুসৰি দফা নং 2 নং সকলো দিশৰ পৰা শুদ্ধ বিবেচিত হোৱা উচ্চ
No, it is not the case. 13.1.
This is the case. উচ্চ নিৰীক্ষত দ্বিতীয় স্থানৰ নিবিদাকাৰী ইচ্ছা কৰিলে প্ৰথম স্থানৰ নিবিদাকাৰী নিৰীক্ষত পত্তন ল'ব পাৰিব।
And which one? 4.8.
Yes.
4 point is because of the mandate of the AFDC, because AFDC is the applicant of the fisherman lordship,
Where is amended?
in the MOU lodge. As per MOU, we are giving not to every one fishery to everybody, to 2 fishery to 1 man lodge.
Then Mr. Das, we can observe that if any third party right is created, that will be subject to the outcome of the repetition.
Third party.
If any third party right is created, that will be the subject to the outcome of the repetition. We cannot take up the matter today.
Yes. Well, a third party right means that means they are offering to somebody. They are not taking it. What
If-
he submits,
if-
well,
If till the next date of listing,
No.
any third party right is created by the respondent
I
authorities,
Will not get the lordship each day.
Your lordship
It is a
may-
racket
yeah,
lordship.
that is also one way. The other way, well, a status quo may be maintained, my lord.
question that is why you have missed the bus there, then and there, when the interim order was not extended. I am not privy to what transpired.
The interim order,
I
my
do
lord,
not,
did not continue because, my lord,
No,
first I said, my lord, rule at the time of issuing rule. I stated before the court, it may be continued. Court recorded also continue, but it is not come.
Mr. Das,
Anyway, this I am not.
4 days have gone by. That is the difficulty.
Yes.
In the immediate next date, I could have, but 4 days have gone by in the meantime.
So
That
therefore,
prayer was not renewed.
now therefore, what happened, my lord? They are saying that they have offered to one. So let it remain like that only, status quo. If he has taken over, you will take over. So let us not do any justice.
BD Das Senior Counsel assisted by RDB.
Jaka, your name? Hello?
FAO, sir. P. Sharma.
Immediately after the vacation, your lordship.
Standing Counsel, AFDC. Due to paucity of time. An early rising of, due to early rising of the court at 3:15 PM. For the reference, the case could not be taken up today, list the cases on 6/11. So instead, it is observed that if in the meantime, till the next date of listing, any right is created, any right is created in favor of any other person, the same will be subject to the counter petition.
Highly obliged.
For hearing item number 47,
That Mr. Mishra,
But they will not create further rights, my lord.
no.
No, Lord.
No, this is as per the advice of the
Yeah,
council, I'm telling
there
you.
is a problem, Lordship.
He has taken
We
advantage of
can't settle
this.
some fisheries, Lordship. They used to go for this litigation after litigation.
Mr. Mishra, we'll take up the part and better on 7th.
My lord, can it be after 13th, my lord? I may not be available on.
No, I cannot keep it now part also.
Yes, my lord, then my colleague will be there.
7th. এটা আগতে লিখি দিব rising of early and 7th part.
Obliged.